Hello, 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 y'all. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I was trying to go live through Restream. Oh, it did not work. I had to hurry up and shut that one down. It would not pull up the chat. It was weird. It did some weird, crazy crap. Either way, went ahead and just said, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to go back over to StreamYard and use StreamYard tonight. So we'll see. Is this public? Let's hope it is. We'll see. Hey, your ass kicked. How are you tonight? We're waiting on Charlie Girl and Miss Jenna. They're out and about right now. They'll be in just a little bit. We just thought, it's Tuesday night. We might as well go live for a little bit tonight. And, of course, true to form, I got to have difficulties. And I'll say it's technical difficulties because Lord knows it wouldn't be, user error. I don't think that's even possible. I don't think it's user error at all. Of course not. No, actually, honestly, I don't think Restream was. Because when I went to go drop the link in chat, it just said chat was unavailable. Something was wrong with the link. And I was like, what the heck? So, yeah, I blame Restream on that one. All right, Joe. Oh, you're okay, you guess? Uh-oh. Well, hopefully you're good. I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there, man. Getting by each day, Each day gets better and better. Lily Bit and I just out here chilling out. Chilling out, waiting on Charlie Girl and Jen. I won't tell you what Charlie Girl was doing earlier if she would like to say. I know this morning some people, I tell you what, I said, oh my goodness, when I saw some of the stuff that was kicking off on the YouTube this morning, was it this morning or this afternoon? I saw it this afternoon. So I'm going to have to, I know Charlie Girl was filling me in on a little bit of it as it was happening. Hey, Uber Gal. Oh, thank you, Uber Gal. It's all right. You know what? On that subject, Uber Gal, now that you mentioned that, there's so many people going through it, and as crazy as I think things have been in my life, it is so shocking at how there's other people with like the same story. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Really out there. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh wow. Totally nuts. Totally nuts. So no, I wasn't the only one who's and there's a lot of them that have been in it 20, 30 years. So I really don't feel stupid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't the only one who just, kept pretending things were different, wanting to believe that they were a way that they're not. Just saying. Hey, Heather. Yeah. Yeah, but it's interesting. It really is interesting, all the people out there that are going through shit. I tell you what. Hey, little devil. And I tell you what, y'all. Look, the tickety tack tack over there. Look, I kind of vent a little bit over there more. I post, I do. I tell you what, that thing over there is like, man, these people are thirsty. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? It's like, I swear it's becoming like a little dating app or something. I'm like, look, man, y'all are crazy. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. I had some people jump in the DM, and of course, I know they pretend thing who they are. You know what I'm saying? They're little trolls or whatever, I said, y'all are just, I don't know. Just because somebody is divorced doesn't mean they want to go jump into bed with you. Are you serious? Look, if you're not one of them cowboys I'm watching, don't even bother. You know what I'm talking about? Them cowboys out there? Ooh, baby. Y'all, I have been watching them clips. I tell you what. And I did, you know what? I used to not. I watch them now, y'all. I don't know if she's going to go back and grab it. Probably not. She's going to come in here. She's going to yell at me. Link woman. Watch. What she's going to do? She's going to be begging for that link. I gotta pay attention to make sure that I catch that when she comes in, because then she'll get on me for not paying attention to chat. Y'all know, you know the rules, you know the routine around here. She always fussing at me for something, y'all. Something. But yeah, that old tickety tack over there, I was like, oh my gosh. I think you can have some fun over there, but apparently it's starting. I don't know. These people over there just, I swear, well, I guess, I guess it is a good thing, because if you are actually talking to the person, if you're on a live and everybody's on a live and their cameras are on and stuff, because you see them flirting and stuff, right? So you can actually see the person, it's really them. So that's a good thing, you know. So at least you know that that's who they are. Now, if they're not on camera and they don't come up on, join the live, then you just don't know. You're gonna get catfished, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it, y'all. Look, I'm telling you. Somebody went in there and they slid into the DMs the other day. Was it yesterday? What is today? Monday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I said, Charlie girl. I sent her all the info. I said, look at this. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna, mess with whoever it is, because I don't even. It definitely is not the person they portray themselves to be. And I think, how many people are getting suckered into this? Y'all really think, because they got a little page going with a few videos or a few photos with music to them. You know what I'm talking about? Just because that's the way it is, guys, don't believe that that's the person they're claiming to be, because there's a lot of those fake accounts, and there's a lot of those accounts that are, hey, this is so and so from China. Have you ever considered? No, I don't want to do that either. I tell you what. But what I am looking for, though, I'm just waiting for those ones that sit there and say, what would you do with $5,000? All you need to do is chat with me and I'll give it to you. I'm willing to go chat for $5,000, y'all. I don't know what they want me to say, but I'm just saying, where are those again? I mean, I used to get them all the time. I guess I ignored too many of them. Jeez Louise. Right, you gal? I know it's a good battle though that you're winning right now. That's awesome. I'm telling you. I don't know. I had a couple drinks a few weeks back. I haven't touched another one since. I'm just not a big drinker. I'm really not. Well, I drink my coffee now. Now, if you were to try and take my coffee away from me, I'd probably box it out with somebody. If I could box through a headache, without that coffee, yeah. I know, Heather. That tickety tack over there is, oh my god. I enjoy, endlessly scrolling through, seeing all the lives and stuff. Um, Different people, and I have different ones I like to watch a lot, but there's some, it's like, oh my goodness, it's just entertaining to watch. It's like, look at you. And then there's these guys on there. There's this one guy. I love it, y'all. I love it, because I've seen him a few times now. And he's sitting there, just sitting there, and he's got this big old sign like he's sitting in the corner somewhere begging for money, saying, well, I'll work for food, But it says on there, y'all may have seen him if you've been scrolling through that TikTok over there. It says he's going to sit and not say a word until he finds his soulmate, his future wife, blah, 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 here on the TikTok, right? I said, oh, baby, this is nice. And not to be mean, y'all. I mean, and no offense to, any men out there, but I thought to myself, why can't all men do that? Could we have all men just sit there and do that? Because you're going to be sitting there for a long time with your mouth shut. You know what I mean? Because I have yet to see him speak. So apparently, the tickety tack is not giving him his soulmate yet. Mm-mm-mm. Those cowboys that stand in front of the screen while singing and talking, those girls just swoon. Oh, I know. You know what, though? Look, they can sing. I like the ones that do the dance. boom. They got one with riding, the horses and stuff. But of course, there's one guy. He is really nice looking, man. God, he's nice looking. He is fine, fine, fine. Beautiful body, beautiful face, but he's got a girlfriend. Is beautiful. She is a gorgeous little thing. I said, oh my goodness, they are just the cutest. They really are cute. Cute couple. Cute, cute. Oh, thank you, Uber gal. Thank you, sweetie. We'd probably have better conversation if Charlie Girl and Jenna were up here. You know. Until then, you got me just rambling on about the tickety tack, because I'm telling you, I find it pretty interesting over there, honestly. All the different things, like we ran across one that was doing some tarot reading, and funny thing, guys, I cannot make this up. Back in the day, take us back a few years, right? This is back a while. We had gone into Iris's live. And so this was years ago, because it was like, when we first met her, right? And go in there, and she's like, oh, Shining, blah, blah, blah. And then here comes Charlie Girl. And she goes, oh, Charlie Girl. And then all of a sudden she says, Charlie Girl, how old are you? She thought Charlie Girl was a kid. So we laugh about that. Wow. Yeah. I cannot wait to tell Iris, because today we're scrolling on the tickety tack, and we run across another one that's doing some tarot readings. And of course, she got a little scary because hers were conjuring cards she was doing. And I was like, whoa, wait a second, hold up. Charlie Girl said, I'm out. This is scaring me. But Charlie Girl goes in there and says hi. The lady says hi to her, and they're talking back and forth. And then finally, the lady says, hold on a second. How old are you? She thought Charlie Girl was a kid. I just about lost it. I just about fell out of my seat. I said, are you kidding me? You really? Oh my goodness. How many times is Charlie Girl going to get mistaken for a kid? Yeah, a lot of them that go live and they say follow and I'll rate you. Oh my gosh. Yes, Heather. Yes. They'll rate your picture, or they'll guess how old you are. And I'm like, listen here, you little punk ass. I don't want you rating my picture. I don't need you to tell me I'm beautiful. I don't care what kind of rating you would give me. And I really don't want to know if you would marry me or not, because that's one of the things that one of the guys had up there. And I was like, oh my gosh. No, thank you. I don't, you know what? No, 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 no. I don't need that. Hey, hey, shh, stop. Look, she's saying hello and you being mean. Stop. Um, and then the other one guessing the age, honey, you don't need to worry about my age. I'm old enough to show you a good time if I really want to, and I don't. So I will see my way on out and pass on by. Okay, that's just my, just saying. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that crap. Yeah, I don't know though. But if you watch them for just a few minutes, you do see how there's some of those girls are real thirsty in there. They be going goo goo gaga on over them guys, and I'm like, y'all seriously? This is like, I'm sitting here going, this is kind of, I don't know. It sounds cruel, but I'm like, this is dysfunctional. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're trying to meet Mr. Right. They trying to get as many girls as they can. And what in the, y'all gonna get in trouble with this tickety tack situation. That's right. I don't need to be that bad. Exactly. No, 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 no. They thirsty as hell. I'm like, you know what, y'all, come on now. I don't know. But my kids all tell me that, how they all date now is all through online dating apps. I was shocked. I was like, what? That's how long I've been out of the ring, y'all. I have no clue. And they're telling me, that's how they date, is the dating apps. It's the only way. And I was like, whatever happened to meeting somebody in person? I don't know. But apparently they just say they don't have time to do all that. They don't have to. What? Oh man, I thought technology was supposed to make our life easier, but apparently it's just nobody has time anymore to meet in person. Of course, you can look at it too. I guess you broaden your pick, I suppose. maybe, you know. It's interesting though. I was like, dating app? Huh. Because, back in the day, I'm old school, back in the day, a dating app was like taboo. Nobody talked about that. And you would get made fun of big time if you were on a dating app. Plenty of fish. I guess that's kind of like the one that was the sounding board, huh? Remember back? Plenty of fish. That was back what? When did that was? I don't even know when that started. I know when I heard about it. Hey, Cat Jack. I know when I started hearing about it. I want to say, was that early 2000s or I'm trying to think. When did plenty of fish? And then onlyfarmers.com. Y'all remember that one? You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. I know y'all seen that commercial back in the day when we watched TV still. Sad 'cause I don't watch TV anymore. I watch, Netflix or whatever, YouTube, tickety tack, That's, I don't even watch TV. Why would I? And I think about that. Like, why do I need a TV? I don't watch anything on it. I just don't. But I don't know, y'all. If y'all haven't, scroll through the tickety tack over there. Go give it a whirl. It is very entertaining. It really is. And there is some really good ones. Like there's one that Charlie Girl and I like to watch. Is called my. Oh, don't let me get my. Oh, I'm gonna get his name wrong. Charlie Girl's gonna kill me. My best. My best friend. My best gay guy friend, or something like that. Oh my gosh, what is his name? My best gay. My best friend. My best gay friend. Ah. Any other time I'd be able to remember it except for now. Look at that. Hey, Deal, you whoopoo. Happy birthday, Deal. Happy birthday, y'all. It's her birthday today. Woo, woo, chick, chick, woo, woo. She turned 29, y'all. Woo, woo. My gay bestie. Okay, that's it. My gay bestie. See, Charlie Girl. I knew somebody would remember it. Ah, he is awesome and absolutely hilarious, y'all. I love watching him. He does artwork. I love watching him paint. He'll sit and watch, paint. And he'll show you some of his artwork and stuff. And then he does a cooking thing, and he's hilarious. Thank you, Rocco. She said a happy birthday. But yeah, that tickety tack over there, man. I tell you. Oh, Charlie Girl, do you need the link? I don't know if you're home yet. You'll let me know. If she says drop the link, have for somebody scream at me if I miss it. She may have already done it. Did I miss it? I hope not. Okay. Oh, but also they have on the tickety tack over the tear too, the firemen and the police officers. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Heather, you know what I'm talking about, right? Those muscular men that come through there, and I'm like, "Ooh, baby, yeah, we gonna burn the place down." And then there was one I saw where the lady was getting ready to do that, and the guy looks at her and he says, "No, no, 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 no. Not all us firemen look like that. You're going to get some ugly firemen walking through your door, and you're going to be very disappointed. It's not worth burning your house down for." Yeah, that's true. Not all of them may be that good looking, May not be. I don't know though, y'all. It might be worth a try. I'm just saying. Like, of course, now that I think about it. Yeah, now that I think about it, the firemen that I have seen don't look like those. Where the hell are these firemen at on TikTok? And these police. You know what? That Tic Tac over there is it's giving me a false sense of everything at this point. Because now when I think about it, police officers and although no, you know what? I take that back. There was one. I got pulled over by him. This was years ago. And I think I talked about it on here before, so it's not a big secret. I got pulled over, y'all. I did, and I was trying to figure out what the hell. And I was going to the casino, y'all. Okay? I was driving up to the casino, and one of my kids had been driving my car, and I didn't realize it. And I was wondering why my lights didn't seem as bright. So, I'm driving, it's starting to get dark, and I'm like, man, my lights, I'm gonna have to get new bulbs or something. Next thing I know, I'm getting pulled over. This trooper comes up. Let me tell you what, guys. He was very nice looking man. Okay. And he got my sense of humor. I loved it. I loved the fact that he got my sense of humor. Because he says to me, do you know why I pulled you over? And I was like, no, sir, I don't. And he says, yeah. He goes, your lights are not all the way on. It's like, oh my God. And I felt like a stupid ass blonde bimbo at that point because it's like, oh my God, I was trying to figure out why it seemed like they weren't that bright. And he just started laughing and shook his head. Then, he's looking at my ID and he's like, oh, you're kind of far away from home. Because at that point I was probably like 40 minutes or so from where I lived. And I just looked at him and I said, well, sir, with all due respect, if I go anywhere, I'm pretty far away from home. You do see the address there. He looked down, he started laughing. He goes, you know what? You're absolutely right. That's true. He goes, I apologize. Then he says, where are you headed? I looked at him, I said, well, now, that all depends on how this goes. And he just looked at me like, what? And I says, well, if I have bad luck here, I might as well turn around and go home because I was headed to the casino. And he just said, oh, and he started laughing. And he said, you go right on ahead, go to the casino, ma'am. Just make sure your headlights are on. I said, thank you, sir. But he was a nice looking guy. But that's the one that is one police officer. They could use him for one of them TikTok ones. I tell you what, they could. They could use him. He was pretty good looking. Now the other guy that I did get pulled over by that one night, only 2 times I've been pulled over in a long time, but he wasn't that good looking, and he really wasn't. He was a little short. And of course, he's the one who gave me a ticket, or whatever. Now, the other guy who didn't even give me a ticket, he could have arrested me, and I would have been like, all right, let's go. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. But no, that they could use him. They could use him in one of them TikTok things. I don't know. Oh, Heather lives on the close show. What are you talking about, Heather? What are you talking? Hold on a second. You should watch some of Bakerfield live streamers when they follow our police. There's some that are decent. Ooh, they are. Sheriffs are overweight. What is up with that? I don't know. Well, that one that was nice looking, he was a trooper. He was a state trooper, which usually most of them are assholes, but he wasn't. He was really nice. And I didn't get a ticket, so that's probably why I thought he was really nice at that point. But no, he was pretty cool. Some of them could be real. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to watch that if you got some good looking ones on there. Might as well give it a whirl and see. What are they looking like over there? Oh, you know what? They gonna have me moving to Bakersfield, ain't they? Whew. Or at least take a trip out there for a little while. Oh, Heather, we're gonna be out there getting ourselves in trouble just so we can have a run-in with them. Oh, I'm just kidding, totally kidding. I do not want to be in trouble with the law. I'm just saying, if I had to be in trouble with the law for some weird reason, Lord, please send me a good-looking one. If they had little muscles and they kind of roughed me up a little bit, it'd be all right. No, I won't do anything to get. I don't want to do anything to get in trouble with the police. 52 years, I've managed not to get in trouble yet. Knock on wood. I had a knock on my head there for a second. Califield Lives or TW Lives. Okay, I'll do that. Hey, Tad Jack. Ooh, get you some noodles. Enjoy them. I actually had some noodles earlier. Couldn't eat all of them, but I did have some noodles. Oh, man. I tell you what. I know there was it was funny too because on that one live I was watching with the gay bestie, um, he was doing a battle with another just random creator, and this poor little thing. I don't even know if she really had anybody in her chat, but she was sitting there. Said she was disabled and everything, but she was doing diamond art, y'all. She was doing diamond art. And he was so sweet and so supportive of her. I said, "Oh my goodness, look at that." And he was just like, "Oh, do you ever think about selling them?" And she's like, "Well, I tried, but she didn't have success, whatever, you know." It was really sweet. But I couldn't help the diamond art thing. Um, which I'll do diamond art too. Why not? You know, it's just mindless to me, you know, it's something I can do that I don't really have to concentrate a whole lot on, you know. Just make sure you get on the right number. Ding ding ding, you know. Um, it's just the repetitiveness. I like that. Ooh. Heather, what are you doing to get? Oh, they're running with you to play. Look, y'all, we gonna see Heather on there, and she gonna be smiling ear to ear, going, "Mm-hmm, take me away." Instead of Calgon, take me away, it's gonna be cops, take me away. If it was just for the show, it'd be fine. But I kind of think they're really arresting people and actually taking them in and booking them. I don't know if it'd be such a good thing, you know. See all those people getting arrested and oh my goodness, all that stuff. Oh, I don't. And then of course the other ones I've been watching some old Ghost Adventures and Taps. Funny thing, I seriously was having a conversation about this last night. Ghost Adventures was more they crack me up because they're out there to find the ghost, you know. But then and y'all, it always cracks me up watching these people do this stuff because you know, like on there, Aaron and them, they'll hear something and freak out and start screaming, and Aaron goes, stop it now, cut it out, blah 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 blah, you know. Yeah, same old, same old. They always do it, you know. And I'm like, one, why are you freaking out if you're actually out there trying to hunt ghosts? And are you gonna be scared and run? What the hell, you know? Well, Taps, they do it a little more subtle, you know, they're more subtle with it, right? But the one thing that all these shows do that absolutely cracks me up. Now, y'all, I don't know what the spirit world really is like because, well, I don't. If I've ever been there, I don't remember. But I'm just thinking that there is nothing we can say or do that they cannot see or hear. Probably that's just how I see it. Okay, so with that train of thought, if ghosts can see and hear everything you're doing, then I'm sure that when you're sitting there going, shh, 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 I think they're over here, I think they're over there, right? And I'm like, I don't know who you are or where you are, right? No, no, no. They know who you are and where you are. And I guarantee you, they're sitting there listening and watching you sitting there going, oh, you send that camera up to capture us? Because, you know, they do it all the time. They'll go in there and they put it in the thing and they're like, um, okay. Hold on. Y'all, it didn't even tell me. Hold on. Add to stage. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Okay. Hello, hello.
Uh-huh.
Hola, ¿cómo
My
está?
parents were on one of the live streams when my dad almost took a crowbar to a drunk driver. Oh no. Had to stand off with the police after he shot some guy for beating him. Oh no, Heather. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Woo-wee. Charlie girl, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Y'all make
No.
sure you tell you Whoop happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dill.
Happy birthday, Dale. I was chewing up something.
Oh
I
yeah.
know.
Say,
I'm sure she
don't
was.
forget. Don't forget.
I did. I said, happy birthday, Dale.
Sure she was.
I know. I just didn't want, you know, before we went further on, don't forget.
I'm trying to find a photo. I don't know what's going on with my photo.
Mine won't let me change mine either.
Well, I don't have a photo on. I'm just gonna do that one.
Hey,
Oh,
everybody.
well, you didn't hear about the difficulties I was having?
Hey,
Yeah,
Rocco. Heather
you
Sue.
you
Hey,
tried to go
everybody.
to restream and you had a 43-second live.
Oh my gosh, it was
Mm-hmm.
horrendous. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm
Yep.
proud Marie Mom's birthday's the 7th, y'all.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's
I got
almost
two.
here.
I got two birthdays this month.
You do?
Yeah, my son's the 6th. My youngest is the 14th.
Mine's next month.
Mm-hmm. I only got one this month. My son's is 8th, and then September 1st is one of the other kiddos.
Well, my boyfriend's is this month.
Oh, Beard Man.
No.
Beard man.
I know who you talking about.
Okay.
My boyfriend.
Hey, little devil.
Hello, devil.
Oh, no, I thought you weren't go. Oh, see, Charlie girl, you got to sing to her.
Thank you, Dill, for not asking
If I
me.
do that, then whose birthday was it that I didn't sing to him?
You didn't. Don't worry about. Look, Delia was
Well,
asking
I
you
don't
to
want to
sing
make
happy
him feel
birthday to him.
bad.
It's too late now.
Delia,
That's their birthday.
Dill asked you to sing happy birthday to her.
Hey, Tat
Did,
Jack. Primary
did you?
mom.
Did somebody else ask you and you didn't sing it for them?
They didn't ask, but you guys were trying to get me to sing.
Yeah, she refused.
Who was it?
Just, I don't know. Was it Heather's? It was
Oh,
a
it was
Heather's.
Rocco. I'm sorry, Rocco.
Rocco.
See, look at you, Charlie girl.
I
Oh my god.
tell you. How dare you be mean to Rocco?
I know.
Well, I wasn't being mean to Rocco. I just, you know, I feel like I didn't feel like performing.
It could have been Georgette. I don't know.
No, it was
One of them.
Rocco.
That's okay, Rocco.
No,
I'll get
you
her.
missed her. You missed her birthday. I think it was Georgette. I think it
No,
was.
it was Rocco. 100%. I remember it was Rocco.
You go from
Rocco is telling you that it was her.
I'm so
look.
sorry. Look, I'm gonna get her.
She has not slept since, Charlie girl. Oh my gosh.
No.
That is so cruel, Charlie girl. I
Oh,
love you.
I can't believe this. Oh my gosh. Uh,
I'm not doing it by myself.
Well, we take
Rocco
seat
is
together.
now. Rocco is sleep deprived.
I'm sorry, Rocco.
Oh my gosh.
She's not nice.
All I know, Proud Marine Mom, is that when she got out the bag of dicks, everything went south.
Listen, I don't know primary mom. I was doing something and I literally didn't have my volume up, so I don't even know if she responded to me. But it was the racial comments in there, and I just don't get it. Like, why be racist? I mean, this has so much hate.
Yeah, I don't know. I say what? It's bad.
Somebody was talking about some. Y'all know it's gonna. Okay, maybe I shouldn't talk about this here. But
Yeah,
she
don't
was
talk
talking
about
about illegals and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it was
And
ridiculous.
y'all know how I feel on that topic. I mean,
Well, was she talking about it or chat was talking about it?
Chat was talking about it, so I
Oh,
wasn't talking
Well,
to
it
her.
wasn't chat, it was an individual in chat.
yeah.
Well,
Well, that's
this
same thing.
woman
Yeah.
Lily was the one made that comment. I bet y'all approve of these illegals and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Well, I'm gonna tell you, everybody here that is not indigenous are illegals. They're immigrants.
Well, I don't know. Look, it just doesn't need that. That whole thing just needs to not even. It's ridiculous. You people just need to leave people alone about that shit. That's ridiculous. Just
They're trying so bad to make it
Yeah.
politicized.
How did you change the picture?
Who?
How did you added a picture?
I hit my little avatar down there. Like
You got
down
a
there on the
picture.
bottom of the screen.
You got a picture on there too, Charlie
I
girl.
know I have a picture, but I want a different picture.
Why you want a different one? What's wrong with
Because
that
I
one?
want a different one. It is my prerogative if I want to
T-
change my damn avatar.
That's right. Tell her, Charlie girl. Tell her.
But look, that picture that Jenna's using, that was an actual picture of a storm that was rolling
Yeah.
in on her.
Yeah.
That was the wildest thing.
Yeah.
So
It's
it was like
weird.
two clouds colliding,
Huh?
and when you see the actual picture, the orange there looks like flames.
Yeah.
Look at
It is
that.
the weirdest
Look like
thing.
Purple's channel right there.
What
Flaming up.
does?
Yep.
Hey, Little Bits toenails.
I know. I know. And they've been painting. No, they got to get trimmed. I'm going to trim them up tomorrow and paint them.
Hmm.
LB's toenails in the house.
Nope, nope.
Hey, at least
They'll
it's
be.
spelled correctly. That's all I can say.
Hey, I don't want to jinx it, but can y'all hear me okay?
Yes.
Very good.
If we
Okay.
couldn't, we'd be saying something to you about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
I'm
can hear
sure
you
you
really
would.
good.
I have every confidence that you would.
Good.
Yeah,
I
we
won't want
were.
you to doubt it, you know.
Yeah, I don't think I should talk about it. Maybe on my own channel, just not here.
Joe,
Yeah, it's well, you know, that's a really touchy subject matter. It's not even that it's there's just no reason to be nasty and like hateful and cruel and you know.
No, it's not. And I would
It's
talk
not.
about it on my own channel because y'all know I don't care.
I don't
Not
know.
about that topic, but I mean, it's just people can debate and they can't debate. You want to get mad, get mad.
Mhm.
But it's not.
Well, I mean, it's just not like you know, the- just no tolerance with it. I don't. Yeah, personally, I'm not even gonna address the issue with that. Whoever that, I mean, I don't address the issue with that individual, anyways. But I mean, it's just
Hey,
like, what
Jane.
the heck? Yeah, hey
hey,
Jane. You know, you got to let that go and just keep on stepping. You know, I personally would have just deleted the person out of there and blocked them and said, "You're not coming back in here," and I would have left it alone. You know, which
can we go ahead?
at that point, Charlie Girl was playing that live, y'all. That's when I think we tuned in. I did, anyways. I tuned in. I said, "What? Hold up. Tell
Hold
me
up.
why." Oh, y'all can't
What?
make this shit up. Purple's live. We're talking about, girl. What the heck? I know.
I wasn't
Look,
on call, y'all. I was doing something else.
you weren't. I know. So you weren't even
So don't
Jenna.
yell at her. She didn't
Jenna,
know.
I, I, I'm gonna mute you in a second.
She didn't know,
I
Shiny.
didn't know, honey. I didn't know.
I'm on the same subject matter. Could you just let you know if you
Yeah.
sat down and listened?
Yes,
If
I'll
you
let you
actually
cook. I'll
listened,
let you cook. I'm gonna let you
yeah,
cook. Go ahead.
you let me cook up, baby. This is my kitchen right now. I'll give it over to you in just a second. Okay, hold up, hold up. Listen, listen, listen. Because you will find this entertaining. Okay,
I know what you're going to say.
I
That's what I
know,
was going to say too.
I know. So, like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes later, whatever, somebody made a comment about it. And she's like, we're not talking about this anymore. Blah, 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 blah. After she'd already said it for like 5 minutes or whatever, you know? So nobody's talking about it. From 122, because we did we not, Charlie Girl? We went
We
back
did.
and chat. When was the
Uh-huh.
last time anybody said anything about it, you know? It was
Uh-huh.
1:22 p.m.
Yep.
Monday afternoon. And at 1:29, nobody had said anything about it. And it's real quiet and everything. And then she just out of nowhere. Again, we're not talking about it. People just keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on about it. No, Perp, you were the only one going on and on and on and on about it.
And when nobody took the bait, she got off.
Mm-hmm.
Stopped the live because nobody was, I mean, she said it herself that she does that. She baits
Yeah,
people.
yeah, nobody was going to lay down.
Well, I just went in and said what I had to say and left. But I wasn't listening to her. I was just reading chat.
Yeah, I don't. It's just, I don't know. I just whatever. I mean, I know Perp was going on about I deleted them and I got them out of here. Blah blah blah. Okay. But it did. Somebody did send a question there because she's. I'm not racist. Charlie girl, what did I say? I said, really? I said I remember her making a comment to somebody from the tavern that was
Mhm.
a very racist comment.
Yeah.
And I said, anybody remember that one? And sure enough, I know somebody did because they were making a comment in there. They go, oh, you've never made a racial reference or something. However they worded it, I don't remember. Um, yeah, she got real quiet. Didn't answer that one, did she? And see,
No.
everybody thinks that Lily is caring. You think so?
I don't know.
They
That
all
person
think
was nasty.
it is.
And also, I seen another one. I don't know what's wrong with her. Her name is, yeah, y'all know who she is, Julie. But it's
You don't know
okay
what's
for your
wrong with
political views. It's okay for your political views, but don't push your
her.
political views on everybody else. Don't
No.
do that.
But they don't talk about politics. That's not allowed in there.
Well, they're politicizing the race now. Okay,
Mhm.
if you're black or brown, oh, you're a Democrat.
No,
But
that's not true.
if you're
That's
an
not
upper
true at all.
class white person, you're a Republican. A Republican. Yes, I said
Republican.
Republican.
That's not true.
I'm just saying that's what they're pushing over there.
Who? Julie is
So
pushing that?
no, the way I see it is if you don't have a problem with people being over here in the United States, then all you see is
No.
Republicans going at them.
Okay, but no. Who are you saying? Because you're saying over there,
And Purple's
they.
chat. And Purple's chat.
Oh, okay. That's what I was clarifying there.
Yeah, and Purple's chat.
Today?
Well, I mean, come on, Jenna. It's a couple people in Purple's chat. Does anybody take any of that seriously?
No, but it's just wrong. Like,
Well, they can be wrong all they want. That's why I don't go in. I'm telling you, man. I don't hang out with people like that. You can't sit there and say because somebody has a certain amount of money that they must be this or that. That's total bullshit. Totally not true.
I'm sorry. But
It's not. It's
I
not.
am,
It does
like I
not matter
said,
your race. There are black people who are Republicans. There are black people who
yes.
are Democrats and independents. There's white people who are Democrats and Republicans, rich, poor, everything.
Well, I'm in the middle now. I'm not on a Republican or a Democratic side no more. I
Independent.
am I am on my own and I have my own views. I have certain views of both sides, but I'm telling you, this world these days is pushing so much hate, and that chat over there is
Well,
pushing so much hate.
and that's what that is. When you go out there and you're like, oh, let's talk about politics, people can't just stick to the facts. They've got to turn it into emotional, abusive behavior. That's what it is.
Yeah,
You go and you hate on somebody because they believe a little differently than you, and it's
yeah,
like, no, we're not supposed to all believe the same.
no,
It's supposed to be you meet in the middle. You
right,
cut both sides compromise, and you meet in the middle.
right.
It's man, it just doesn't. It's they've turned it into some. Oh, but
And
there's
I
a
totally respect you, Jill. Look, I respect anybody's preferences on what they believe in. I really do. But
yeah, and here's the thing, Jenna. I'm not doing the whole politics back and forth bullshit with people. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to say this: is that you can have somebody who is Republican or Democrat. It does not matter
I
because
do.
what people need to understand is that you can say you're Republican or you're Democrat, but most people who claim that they're one party or another, so many people, if you are able to have a mature conversation with people,
Mhm.
will sit there and tell you, look, I don't agree with everything. And it's
Right.
amazing that if you actually have a conversation on an adult level without getting mad and all that kind of stuff, and you look at facts and you look at this, that, and the other, people agree more on things than we'd like to admit. But you get so caught up on this side and that side, da 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 da.
There's
Well,
that.
you automatically rush into that judgment because you see somebody who's a Republican or a Democrat, and it comes from both sides. Everybody does it, not just one side or the other. And it's like, no. You don't understand. You don't sit there and be like, oh, well, I 100% go with everything that they say.
And see,
No.
Dill, I love
No.
you to death. But yes,
That's right.
The country was founded, but who was here before the country was founded? See, that's where I have a problem. But I don't push. All I do is push facts. I'm not going to push nothing that's bad on nobody, and everybody has a right to their own opinion. That's just
Mm,
my. That's just me. You know, this country was not founded. It was people was here already.
mm. Primary mom, that's true. Very true.
And what they do? What they do? They got. Yeah, I'm not going there. I'm gonna shut up. I love y'all.
Mm. No, we love you. It just we're not. I mean, like I said,
Y'all
everybody
just
has the right.
know
They all have the right to their opinion.
they do. It's just when
And
the history is sitting right there in
it's.
their face, and they're
Mm,
refusing to look at the history of the truth, then that's just ignorance to me.
mm.
And I ain't talking
I
about
don't.
nobody here. I ain't talking about nobody in this chat. I'm just saying in general.
Mm. Do you whoop-who's Cherokee Indian? Look at her.
Whoop, whoop. All right, then.
Yeah.
Tap, tap.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a touchy, I mean, and they do. I mean, they talk about politics and religion over there. Well, no, I shouldn't say that they do that. They push their own agenda, and then if anybody goes against the grain or disagrees, it's block them and kick them out. That's more what that I think what's going on over there in that chat.
Yeah.
Which okay, you know. I don't know. I don't have patience for the whole bash somebody in the head with religion. I cannot stand that
Yeah, you
at
can't do
all.
that.
No, I absolutely. Oh, look, you gonna get me going now, Jenna? Oh,
Well,
Lord.
I'm here. I'm there for it. I
Well,
know. I don't know if the chat's there for it.
no, I'm just gonna say do not ever come at me thumping me in the head with the Bible, with your agenda and your beliefs, while you sit there and you're actually more acting like Satan himself
Yeah, exactly.
than any kind of Christian. Okay, that's all. That's everybody's faith and their religious walk is it's very personal, it's very private. If they want to talk about it, that's awesome. Whatever. But everybody's looks different. No two people are going to have the same walk in life. We all walk a different
All
beat.
right.
Every last one of us. And I respect what other people believe. The only thing I do not get behind is the dark satanic stuff. I cannot. Nope, nope, nope. I'm out. Gotta go. Because whether you believe that there's a Satan or not or whatever, it's just that it's dark, it's evil, it's just negative energy. Nope, I can't do it. You know. So it's not that I'm. I no, I can't do that. I'm not supporting that. Don't want to do it. But you do your Christian walk, you do your Catholic walk, whatever it is, what a Muslim walk. I don't care. Do your walk, man. But the least you could do is truly walk in your faith and believe and know. Yes, and actually know and study it and understand the daggone thing. Okay? And when you can sit there and you come to me and you act like you're really a Christian, even if the act is a really good act and it's all fake, that's still a little more believable than your antichrist behavior that you got going on. But then you want to look. I'm gonna stop. I'm just
No,
saying.
but you're speaking truth. I mean, that is truth. You cannot, and I believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. A person who believes in Christ does not act that way. I don't care what type of Christian tells you that this is the way you need to be. No, you cannot push your religion on nobody. You cannot judge nobody for their beliefs.
Well, it's not even that. I'm taking it even further than that. When you yourself are not a true Christian, do not come at me and act like you're going to condemn me because I told you that I have my own view on things, which is absolutely true. I do believe every single one of us has our own view on things.
Yeah, we
on
do.
how what your faith is, right? Like, you view it differently. That's fine. Personally, if you want to talk on a Christianity level, I believe in the power of goodness. I do believe in God. I have my own beliefs. I believe that if you're going to sit there and say that you're a Christian, that you should walk that and you should try your damnedest to be that.
Yeah. But
Um,
none of us are
if
perfect.
if you're going to throw the Bible in my face or use other people to do that as well, the least you could do is go and educate yourself on it.
Yep.
I'm just saying. And that's a touchy subject for me. I cannot stand that. I got it.
It's called
Mm.
hypocrites. That's what it's called.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. You want to throw the Bible in somebody's face? Then my God, you know what? You want to sit there and make sure you're reading the daggone thing and you're understanding it, and you're going to sit there and walk a life at least close to it. If you're sitting there walking a life closer to Satan himself, and to where people are looking at you going, man, are you actually Satan? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You don't want to walk the life that you're pushing out there, and you want to act and
But the thing
portray
is,
when
it's
you're
not.
hiding behind that. Oh, I cannot
Yeah,
stand that.
I'm so
but
sorry,
at the
primary
same
mom.
time, that is not for us to
Judge.
judge or
Nope.
condemn.
No,
It's
it's not.
not. So,
Because what is God? God's love.
mhm.
Yeah. You know what, Charlie girl? I know you trying to be nice right there. I know you are. And I
Woo
know.
woo. Go
I
take
know.
tornado.
All right, Texas Tornado. Woohoo. I know. We're not supposed to judge. I know that. Well, they say, though, if they're not walking in Christ. Look, if you want to take it to a Christianity level, let's do it then, right? If you're walking and you're saying that you're walking in the steps of Christ and you're walking that path with them, then you have a right to call out when somebody is not. It's not
No,
judging. You call them
still
out.
not.
No,
I'm
I
going to
don't
call
believe
you
that.
out for not
Call them out, but
walking.
don't judge. Yeah.
Or, no, you ain't supposed to be judging, but you can call their shit out. It's not right, man. I'm sorry. When you sitting there doing exactly the opposite, nah, I ain't got time for you. Don't expect me to, I don't have to judge you, but I don't have to respect you either.
Exactly. That's right.
And that's what it is. I don't respect that at all.
Yeah.
Sorry, you want to what? And then, the people who do that, y'all know who I'm talking about too. Woo, you know who I'm talking about. You can't even quote one verse out of that Bible. Not
Right.
one.
Hate to crunk for you too.
Oh, then you want to hide behind it.
I know everybody doesn't like talking about politics and religion or belief. I don't really say religion, I say beliefs.
Yeah. And no, and I'm not referring to anybody on the YouTube street, so we might as well make that straight.
I know who you're talking about. But
I said, oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Uh-oh. What did she say? Refused to get to me. Who?
her her son. I'm sorry, primary mom, that's happened, but that's
I think she said it was her
unfortunately
nephew.
her nephew.
I think. Yeah, her nephew.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's right, nephew. Yeah, I just don't. I look. Everybody has their own relationship with whoever they serve, whoever they, whatever their beliefs are.
Yep. Yeah, it just irritates me when people do that. Mm, mm-mm-mm.
It is. Well, Texas tornado. But we don't go by, we don't live by that all the time because we all fall short every single day.
Heck
Absolutely.
yeah. Heck yeah. Look, in this times I know I'm gonna fall short, and I'm just gonna give you a heads up. Y'all better watch
Mhm.
out, because at this point in time, I'm not feeling too nice.
And everybody gets. We all have those moments in our life where we go through that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just, I don't know. I just don't have respect for people who they intentionally use it as a weapon. I'm sorry. What? Look. This is what I don't understand. Okay. Oh Lord, have mercy. And I'm supposed to be the stupid one. You know what? Don't worry about it, y'all. Don't worry, because I'm crazy and delusional. So don't pay attention to anything I have to say. Okay. Um. But that's the thing. If you're sitting here, you're going to accuse somebody of not believing in God or whatever, right? Who the hell are you that you're going to sit there and condemn somebody? And you're going to use that as a weapon when, one, you don't know. I can tell you right now, the person who said that shit to me doesn't know me from Adam, obviously. Two, oh, if you're such a good stand-up Christian as you're trying to portray yourself to be, don't you think? I mean, I don't know. What I've always heard when I've gone to churches, and I've gone to different kinds of churches, y'all, and every single one of them has always said, grab them and bring them to Christ. I'm just saying, you know? So I don't know. I have a problem with that. If you go sit there and pretend that you're a Christian and you want to condemn somebody else because you don't understand them and you don't understand their views and you don't even care to understand their views, which really didn't have anything to do with it. It was just using it as a weapon. That was it. A simple weapon. It was nothing to do with actual religion, faith, God, anything. It was just to use it as a weapon. But we're going to take it further than that and say it wasn't just for using it as a weapon. I'm just going to say you weren't being a very good Christian if you do that, and then you turn around and you say, instead of just being, like what they say, you're supposed to try and lead them to the Lord, right?
Yeah.
How is that leading somebody to the Lord? It's
It's
not.
not.
No. Oh, prayer garden. I know this is when we ought to call somebody butt lips, butt breath, or whatever. I don't know.
You're exactly right. We'll text you now.
But that's enough about it. Look, that's enough. I'll stop.
All right, I'm stopping too.
I told you. You're going to get me going on that one. It irritates me. It really does. I'm like, whatever. It's just when it's used as a weapon to be hurtful, it's, to me, that's just like the furthest that anybody would go, no matter what your religion is. That's that's the total opposite way of any religion that I've looked into, or you know what I mean? Crazy.
Can y'all hear me crunching?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what you eating?
Oh my word.
What are you eating?
that's right, LTT.
Nothing.
You chewing your food?
You just crunching on your tongue is crunchy like that, Jenna? Oh my gosh.
It is.
Oh my God, what are you eating?
I'm not saying what I'm eating. 'Cause I want nobody fussing at me.
Ain't
We
nobody
don't want to
fussing
know.
with you, girl.
Y'all know I'm on this thing that's this no carb, but I actually had to break down and eat a carb tonight. So
Okay, that's fine.
I mean dry noodles with hot sauce.
Dry ramen
Raymond.
noodles.
Uh-huh. And y'all, I'm not the only one that says Raymond. Look at Matt Matthews. He says Raymond too, okay?
I don't know if Matt Matthews is the best one to go about puncture, like pronunciation things. Just saying. He also cusses at his chickens as if they understand. Poor little chickens. They just look at him like, Daddy, it's okay. Just give us the food. Yeah, that's true. That's true, LTT. I know. I don't know. Is that no, Rocco? It's not normal what she does, but we don't question Jenna anymore because we just say it's not normal. Yeah, right, Charlie girl. Charlie girl says it best.
Ain't normal.
That's right, ain't normal. Mm-mm. Of course, my grandson likes to do that. Remember that time he went and took like I don't know 3 or 4 top ramen packets. And I was like, I walked out the front door. I was, what in the world is this? And I look over because there's a bunch of stuff on the ground, and I see there's a top ramen pack, empty pack, with a big old block of top ramen in his hand, and he just crunching away. I said, okay, all right. Where'd Charlie girl go? She need a link again?
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
But
Right.
GT said, you ain't normal. They already knew you weren't normal,
Thank
Jenna.
y'all for knowing that I'm not normal.
You're just not normal.
Mm-mm. I don't think I'll ever be normal.
I don't think so. Now, I don't. But you know what? What fun is normal?
It's not.
I kind of think normal would be boring.
It is.
Look,
You dropped over me?
she jumped off, and her microphone was doing good.
I
Now
understand.
she gonna scare me now because
I have no idea what she got going on over there.
I don't know.
Charlie girl, come back.
Baby, come back. Got it all on me.
All right, I'm gonna mute and eat
Um,
my food while you talk.
hold on. I gotta drop this chat. Hold on, I gotta find the link now. Oh yeah, here it is. See, I have to remember how to do it on here now. I'm like, oh wait, this is StreamYard, not Restream. Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. I don't know. She may not even be looking for the link because by now she would have been in there cussing at me, calling me a heifer and everything. Drop the link. Yeah, there are a lot of people who eat those noodles raw, though. I will say that there are. I have heard of it before, so that's not as weird. It just I don't know. I tried it one time, but there is a salad that's really good that has those on there. Y'all remember that? Back in the day, it used to be real popular. It was like a Catalina dressing or something that they put on it. Maybe it was French. I don't know, French Catalina or something. And they put the crunchy top ramen. They break them up and put it on there.
Are you sure it was top? Are you sure it was ramen, or do you think it was little noodles?
No, it was ramen. It was ramen, top ramen. Yeah, Rocco. Why did you get called a whore today? What the
What?
What is wrong with Heidi? What the hell? Why is she calling you a whore? Oh, I know. You know what? I do remember that now. Hold on. Well, I don't remember her calling you a whore, but I remember there was a topic because was it you who asked her about her disability? And it would, yeah, no, you laughed, Jenna. Look, this was real shit that happened, and we had to listen to Perp go on and on and on. I don't know why. Oh Lord, you know what? I'm telling you, man. When I get busy and I don't listen, there's a reason. Because after a while, some of that's just like, oh my god. Um, but she's like, why are you talking about her disability? And then Corn Dog was in there chiming in too. He was saying, so y'all are obsessed with other people's blah, 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 blah. As he goes in and proceeds to tear Tony up. Like, wait a second. You're condemning everyone for doing exactly what you're doing. Like,
Right.
okay, make it make sense. But I know Perp was like, I didn't even say anything about her disability. No, Perp, you don't have to. Heidi has already put all her shit out there. Everybody knows. I mean, do you know anybody else who's been denied disability so many times? Because why? She's talked about it. She had a whole channel about her disabilities, which the law, Social Security doesn't think she's disabled. I don't know, I mean, it was a legit question, I mean, you put it out there, people are going to ask, just
You
be
want
grateful
to
people have
realize
memories. Her disability claim is online, huh?
what did Rocco go real life on?
Because she asked her about the claims. So that meant you were a whore. Oh, wow. Huh. Well, you're a whore for taking it real life, for asking her about something that she has put out there numerous times. Honestly, I don't know if there has been a channel that she's ever. Has there ever been a panel that she has been on that she has not talked about her disabilities?
Oh no.
Justin for All. She's talked about it on there. Molly's. She talked about it on Molly. That was years ago. I mean, think about how long Molly's been off of YouTube under her old channel. She's on. I heard she was on another one. I think I seen a clip of it or something where she's back on YouTube under a different name or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Well, Rocco, what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go be a whore at if you don't have 24 hours to go in there? Oh, she went to Queen OG too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if there's been a panel that she hasn't talked about it on, which is fine. You are more than welcome to go anywhere you want to go. Nobody cares, like you go, you say what you got to say. But once you put it out there and everybody's heard it, that's the point I'm making is every channel
Oh,
spin on
Charlie
it.
goes backstage.
Thank you. Okay. Where you go, Charlie girl? What happened?
I have no idea. My tablet just started circling on the hamster wheel, and it's still doing it. So I had to get on my phone.
Oh, okay. Look, Jenna over there crunching on her top ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Crunch, crunch,
Raymond.
crunch.
I'm muted.
Top Raymond.
We have already been through this.
Thank y'all. It's Raymond.
No, it's not. The correct pronunciation is wrong. The correct. Why say correctly if we don't have to? If we're just going to pronounce words how we choose to pronounce them and want to, then it's connect.
Uh-huh.
He's uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. She laying there in her dog bed. Don't act like you Miss Billy Badass over there, girl. You ain't going.
Oh, you heard that.
Uh-huh. She said, oh, yeah.
She said, do my nails now.
You you are not waiting till tomorrow. Yep.
Thank you for noticing I was in the back.
You what?
I said thank you for noticing I was in the back.
Well, you're welcome. Jenna was the one who pointed it out to me.
I said Jenna. I said thank you, Jenna.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear Jenna.
Hear. I could hear y'all talking.
Oh, okay.
And that wasn't a diss at you. I was just thanking Jenna.
Oh, well, it felt like a diss to me.
It was not.
Because I didn't hear it. It used to beep and you could hear it and make this little ding sound,
StreamYard is toe up from the flow up.
No, because I have a problem on Restream doing it too.
Well, so Restream is toe up from the flow up too.
Restream is bad.
Huh?
Restream is bad, especially when you ain't got a computer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know I tried to get on Restream and it nope, kicked me right on out. I said, "Oh Lord, have mercy. Let me just go over here to StreamYard." Probably mom said, "What the f?" Like I said, nasty over there, nasty, nasty. Look at that. Say it, Charlie girl.
What?
You're nasty. You're nasty.
Nasty. You're nasty.
You're nasty. I can't believe why she called people a whore. I don't know. Oh, you guys got a bag of D's for Christmas? Hell yeah. I'm just glad, y'all, that damn bag has been found. Perk can no longer tell us to go find a bag of dicks because she already found it.
Right.
Which,
That is
good
exactly
thing.
why she's telling everybody to go choke on a bag of dicks, because she couldn't find it.
Uh-huh.
Now it's been found. She
One of
doesn't
her
have to
very
tell
own.
people that anymore.
I'm sure one of her very own found it for her.
Uh-huh.
They found your bag of D's, girl. You should be. She seemed a little giddy about it too, didn't she? She was real
Uh-huh.
happy about that. So man, I'm glad she finally found it, and she ain't got to tell nobody to go look for it, huh?
Right.
So that's a plus. That is a
Mm-hmm.
plus. People say, well, you did ask her about her disability. Well, it probably is a real touchy subject for Heidi because she was denied disability again, and she probably is pretty. Heidi is probably chapped about it, I just don't know why you want to sit there and call somebody a whore if they ask you about it when you talk about it. You know what I mean? I don't. Hmm, I don't know. That's just great. She'll be out there cutting up a canvas again. Rocco, she gonna get a canvas and say that she painted a picture for you on it. This is what she thinks of it. She'll cut it up. She'll probably cut herself again. Mm-mm-mm.
LB, cool your jets.
Oh, she just started barking again. She's
Uh-huh.
getting vocal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because it's strangers, that's why. She don't
Stranger
know.
danger.
Uh-huh. She's just trying to be protected. But all you're doing is look, this is a bad situation here. You're creating attention to be brought to us. And at this point, you are my only protection, Lily Bit. And I'm not, look, I love you, girl, but I'm not feeling too overly confident with the 3-pound motherfucking chihuahua as my, my
Ankle
main
biter.
defense. Yeah. Do what?
Ankle biter.
Yeah, she can't even bite the ankle, though, Charlie girl. She can't. She does good to tear up a tissue. And she act like she done such a good thing, man. She's like, yeah, I get it,
Mm-hmm.
I tore
Mama.
that
She said, Mama, I made that tissue my bitch.
up. That's right. Look what I did. I got it, man. So you watch it in your next. I've seen her struggle to tear up a dry leaf.
Yeah.
That's true. That is 100% true. No, I know you're my brave little thing. I know you are, honey. I know. Yeah, she would. She is very protective, though. She would,
Shank a bitch.
she would. She would. She would sit there and she would try her best. Hmm. Probably, Mom. She might. You know what she should do? She needs to go over there and go scrolling through the tickety tack. You know what I'm saying? Just scroll through there, perp. You got some nice eye candy. Play with your bag of dicks as you're doing it. I don't know. I'm just saying. Go scroll through on the TikTok if you know. I don't know. She talked about jumping on a cactus too. That's kinky shit right there. Oh.
That's
Oh shit.
painful.
Probably, Mom. I just read that last part of her thing. Did you read?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Hopefully not. I don't know. It seemed like didn't she make a comment one time and said that he didn't have no problem doing that or something?
Yes, she did. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. I mean, I'm not going to talk about. I mean, that's so.
Whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah, Jenna, I know. TMI. Hey, I was. Look, it's all right. It's all right. Hey, anybody who does suffer from that, they make a pill to help you.
Mm-hmm. So I hear.
I suppose they do. I don't know. You just gotta make sure you look.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna be quiet. No, I'll say it. Look, if you're gonna pop a blue pill, if you need to pop a blue pill, okay, first ask yourself, is it one worth popping a pill for? You know what I'm saying? If it's not, don't even bother with the blue pill. Just leave it alone. Just go ahead. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? And that's not anything towards anybody anywhere. Let's make sure that's clear. I'm just saying, you know, it's got to be one worth taking a blue pill for. That's how I should say it. Jenna. Look, man, that is part of the thing about men getting older, you know? It really is.
Just saying.
Really, it really is. But that's something that really is an issue for men getting older.
I understand that, but those pills are not good for anybody that's going to take them. I mean, I've heard that people who take the blue pill, like, literally can't go down.
I don't know. I don't know, Jenna. I'm not. I don't know. I've never taken one myself.
I haven't either, but that's what I've heard.
I
Do
don't
you
have
know
anything
that
that I need to take one for.
they do make a little blue pill for women? Just saying.
I
Absolutely no way. What does it do for
I
women?
have no idea.
look, look. I will say this, and I tell you what, it is a huge thing, and there's a lot of people that agree with me on this. A lot of people that agree. If you emotionally support a woman, okay, then what was it? It said, you know, that you will crave the man, right? But if you dismiss and not support and whatever, you know, you ain't getting lucky. Women
That's
are different than men on that, huh?
that's true.
Yeah. So there's that. You know, to me, it's not anything about any of that. I don't know. You know, you gotta have a little more. There's got to be more there than just a roll in the hay.
Yeah.
You gotta have that emotional part. You know,
Unless you don't want that and you just want the, you know.
some people do, but I'll say this for me: if you're disrespecting someone or you're, certain things going on, then I personally am. If I am with someone and that kind of stuff's going on, they are no longer attractive to me, and I don't want to be with them on an intimate level.
Right.
Mm-mm.
I
You know,
agree.
so you want to be attractive, and you want somebody. If you want, like for me, you want me, you're gonna have to step up and be a man. You know. You're gonna
Mhm.
have to be nice and whatever, you know. I'm just saying, just saying.
What's the title of your live tonight, ma'am?
Oh, my title?
Yes.
Hey y'all,
Hey y'all.
hey
Hey,
y'all,
hey.
yeehaw,
The name of her title is
hey y'all. I just said what it was. What?
Hey y'all.
YouTube. YouTube, please don't eat a bag of dicks.
Did she
You
really have a
know,
bag of dicks and
that
like
that
really?
if somebody were to have that title, for their live, I would say they're kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
I would say they're a little mad
Mm-hmm.
because I surely wouldn't go and tell YouTube to eat a bag of dicks or
No,
hop
especially
on the back,
when they're
whatever.
scrutinizing her channel.
Right? I'm like, you was mad. That big mad there. I tell you what. I'm like, ooh,
She would be mad
she was mad.
And
Yeah.
when was she mad?
today
Uh,
when she told YouTube to eat a bag of dicks.
hmm
she told YouTube to eat a bag of dicks.
That was the name of her live this morning.
Which,
Oh yeah, that's
which,
right. You told me.
yeah, because she said she wasn't mad about it, but she tells a lot of people to eat a bag of dicks. Well, every time you tell somebody to go look for a bag of dicks, eat a bag of dicks, hop on a bag of dicks, eat a cactus, hop on a cactus, whatever the fuck it is, she's pissed. She's mad at them.
Uh-huh.
I ain't never heard her say that to somebody being, ha 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 ha. No, it's because she's mad. Like, what? So, yeah, the deduction there is, yeah, you mad. You big man. Exact. Look, primary mom, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. 'Cause I don't, which, I mean, I don't know, because I don't know. It doesn't make sense because a lot of times if you have content that you're using you're getting struck for, that's what you're in trouble for. If you remove it from your channel, they take it's you're in good standing, like your
I think
copyright.
what happened was she took the content off of the Mean Girls and uploaded it on her Purple Phoenix channel and put it up under a membership. I think that's where she got reused content from.
No. That's what she's saying, but she's saying that she's deleted all of it now.
Oh, I don't know that.
So if you've deleted it, though, you should
She
get it
said
back. It doesn't.
today that they told her she would have to monetize the other channel before she could get the monetization
Oh,
back for this channel.
I don't know. I don't.
Rocco, because she cray. It's because she eating them raw noodles. That's
I
why.
would look. My mouth was burning, Rocco. Don't ask me questions, woman.
You was
My
on that
mouth was.
hot sauce. You don't want to put the hot sauce on it. Now, when you had to go searching for mustard, I hope you have some in your fridge
Oh, I
because you
got
won't have
plenty of
heartburn.
mustard. I got plenty of mustard, honey.
Yeah.
She's gonna be looking for it later, going, "Oh, I got heartburn." I gotta imagine why.
And I hate to say it, I actually enjoy the noodles because I've been doing the the no carb.
Did you look to see how many carbs was in those noodles?
I didn't. I was just hungry, and that was the quickest thing for me to eat. And so I just said, okay, forget it.
Well, the
We'll have them one day.
easiest way to do it is do not get them anymore.
Well, we didn't have noodles, but I did get a little pack the other day. Because, food is so expensive these days.
Redonkulous.
So,
I'm going to look it up and find out how much is in them.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Aussie Amanda.
Hey, Aussie Amanda.
Hey, I see Amanda.
Yeah, I don't know, LTT. I mean, I have no idea because
Yeah, when you
I don't know.
private your lives, yes, you use your views. You lose your views.
So but I guess maybe because she doesn't have anything on there to monetize now. Which I don't know. Like, she had plenty of lives she could have on there for monetization.
Well, she can put back up all the Mean Girls stuff.
I don't know, but she'll get it back in another 2 months. She said.
Jenna, what brand of ramen noodles are they?
The top ramen from
Top
Walmart.
Okay. Because they're different for different brands.
Really?
You
Yeah.
just know that it's carbs. Look at her. She always got to look that shit up. That's
Shut
why
up.
you never tell Charlie girl what you eating. You know what, Jenna? You was right not to say anything. I'm sorry, honey.
Look,
You was right.
information is key. Okay.
Well, sometimes some people don't want all that information. I'm just saying.
This is my first time this week eating this late. I don't normally. They told me not to eat past 7.
So you just went out with the bang, man. You said,
That I
I'm going to
did.
eat
She
after
said,
7
fuck
and
it. I
I'm
already
carb
blown
loaded.
it. I already blown it with the time. I might as well just eat what I want.
That's right. That's right. It'll be all right. You'll be all right, Jenna. You'll be all
Yeah,
right.
just for one day I will. You know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what I told you. You cannot cut out all carbs. Your body has to have some carbs.
Uh huh.
You can't cut them out altogether.
I did in 2011. I cut every single one of them out.
Well, your body needs some for energy.
Yes, ma'am.
I ain't gonna learn y'all nothing else.
Nah, I don't think so. I think we pretty much stuck in our ways, you know.
Yeah, we are.
No, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
change your ways. I'm just giving you information. Because don't you remember my first grade teacher used me as an example?
Yes, ma'am. I know. I know.
I ain't on the Atkins diet. It's
Yep.
another diet that I'm on. Well, it's not really a diet. Well,
You got to eat healthy.
yeah,
It's
it's
called a
not really a
meal
diet.
plan.
It,
It's
It's a
just
meal plan.
it's
it's
a
it's a dietary plan. Let's see, meat, vegetables, and a little bit of fruits. Not much.
just got to be healthy with it. Healthy.
The best way to look at it, Jenna, is if it grows out of the ground or you pick it
Yeah.
off of a tree, then that is the choice that you should make.
Y'all, I even got to cut my lima beans out, my black eyed
Hey,
peas out.
Oh
you
shit!
don't. But Charlie girl, you ain't ever seen the Top Ramen Farm?
No, I have not.
Oh, that's because you've been looking for the Top Ramen Farm. That
No,
no,
Hey,
look
hey,
for the
hey!
Top
Now,
Ramen
don't do
Farm.
it. Don't do it.
Look for the Top Ramen Farm. You'll see.
I can eat as much vegetables as I want besides the beans.
why? That's
I
protein
I can eat peanut
and
butter.
fiber.
Well, I can do the
What kind of beans? Lima?
I can't do lima, black eyed peas. Um, I don't do navy beans. I can do anything green. I
Who
can
told you
do
this?
my doctor.
She's trying to get healthy, Charlie girl. Let her get healthy. Let her listen to her doctor. Listen to your doctor, Jenna. Just
And I'm not diabetic, y'all.
don't tell the doctor about your top ramen issue at past 7. Man, look at you. You muted it and everything. You wasn't gonna tell nobody. That's why. Right there.
She tells
Yeah, I
on
can
herself.
do fish, chicken, turkey. I don't eat red meat or pork. Deal. I ate like my mom and my grandparents did, but see, the thing about it is, I was raised on beans.
They didn't have no top. Look, no. Top ramen and hot sauce.
I had tomato and onion in every meal.
We always did the cucumbers and vinegar with a little salt and pepper.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with eating healthy. It's good. It's good for everybody.
You feel so much better.
It
Yeah.
does. But you know what also feels good? Is that little fun-sized Babe Ruth candy bar I had earlier tonight.
Oh,
Until
we
I
don't
started
do
choking
that.
on the peanuts. It didn't feel so good. That's,
What,
that's what I was. Remember
what were you
earlier when I
doing?
was choking on something? And I was, oh, Yeah. Yeah. Remember, because you said, what, are you okay? And it's like, oh, I was just choking a little bit. It's all right. I was
Oh
choking
yeah.
on some of the peanuts from that little Babe
That
Ruth
was
candy bar.
yesterday, wasn't it?
No, it was tonight.
Oh
Trust me, it
Lord.
was tonight.
Okay.
Cause yeah, it was tonight. Because I
Was
was
I?
grateful that chocolate bar didn't come back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't. Look, I had that little candy bar. Don't let it slip up. I keep it in. I
Hey,
was
put you on
slipping.
some onions, cucumber, tomatoes, and let it soak in vinegar with some
Hell
pepper,
yeah. Uh-huh.
and then put it on your vegetables. That stuff is good.
It's
Mm-hmm.
real good, good and tasty.
I told you I went to the farmer's market today,
Yes, I
and I
know.
got me a big old homegrown tomato and uh, cucumbers, like the little cucumbers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna do. All I now got to do is get me an onion.
Mm.
I got an onion. Actually, I need to get some more onions because we're down to our last one. I used that yesterday when I made the veggies, the
Yeah,
broccoli,
she
and
said I can
squash.
eat cucumbers and tomatoes all I want,
Yep.
and cabbage. Oh, I can eat some of my cabbage. Yeah, most definitely eat my
Hmm.
cabbage. She said.
You would
Yep.
have liked the veggies I made yesterday, Jenna. You would have liked those.
Hmm. They look good.
I'm trying to get back down to the size I was before I got pregnant with my son 23 years ago.
You can do it. You can do it.
I got this. I seriously do. I really do.
You can do it. I know you can.
Yeah.
I have faith in you.
Thank you. Thank you. I got this.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just mindset. Got to change everything.
Mm-hmm. And the more you do it, the easier it'll be.
Yeah.
It'll become second nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, I had a little Babe Ruth candy bar tonight. It was a little one,
I
those
had a
little
donut
the
tonight,
fun size ones.
but
Did
I
you
ain't mad about it.
did you have a fun size donut or a regular
Hell
size
no.
donut?
It was a normal size donut.
Ooh.
She ate the cream filled donut, I bet.
No,
Mm-hmm.
chocolate covered.
You a fly. I weighed 160 pounds before I got pregnant. Don't ask me how much I weigh now because I cannot tell you and I
You
will not
say.
tell you.
Text Tornado says, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away.
In the morning.
I'll fly away. I do like that song.
See? You was 87 pounds. I
Yeah.
wasn't that little. I had some meat on my bones, but I wasn't nowhere as big as I am now. I could at least wear a normal size bra.
Look, you know my new favorite song, right?
What?
Oh, come on. Charlie Girl, you know my new favorite song.
I know the song you're
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
was
I can't
you've
think of
had
it.
it stuck in my head all day now. I can't remember. Hang on.
Justin Bieber,
Justin
baby.
Bieber.
Justin
Mom
Bieber.
don't like you. She
Yeah,
likes
she was like,
you.
yeah. She don't like you. She likes everyone. You like yourself? Go love yourself. I was listening to that song driving down the road, listening, flipping, when it gets to love you, I throw the finger up. Go love yourself. It was such a nice way to say go fuck yourself. It was like, you go, Justin Bieber. I've never been a huge Bieber fan. I was a little too old to be the whole fangirl of Justin Bieber, but I've been fangirling that song lately.
Hey, we ain't gonna say nobody, but somebody's a fangirl of BTS, okay?
Oh, yeah, they are. That's
He's
true.
got
That's
a
true.
right to.
We ain't gonna say no names, but she knows who
No.
she is.
She knows wherever she at. She knows. She does love that.
She was in Texas.
I don't know if
Oh,
I
I love
gotta
that
listen to
song
that.
LPT.
How does it go?
Somebody tell me.
Um,
I probably heard it, but I don't.
She's
Can't
in
think of it.
Texas, I can tell by
Well,
the way. Yep.
Yep.
She's so dancing around the room.
I've never heard that song,
Oh, it's a good song.
It is.
but it sounds good the way you singing it.
It's a good one. I don't know all the words.
Mhm. But then there's always, honestly, I gotta tell you, it kind of a toss up though, because there's another song I really, really like a lot too.
What is it?
Charlie girl, you know what it is.
Yeah.
You ain't shit, your dog ain't shit, you got a cute nephew, his uncle a bitch. Woo, woo, woo.
Somebody called a hoe.
Call the whole police. Because your
Granny
granny ain't shit.
rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace.
You
Pissed
done
off
pissed off
petty
a petty
bitch.
bitch. A petty bitch.
Petty
Well, I hope
bitch.
you're
I hope
fucking
you're
ready,
fucking
bitch.
ready, bitch. Get ready, bitch. I'm gonna
That's why
hack
I
your
don't sing
computer.
together right there.
Yeah.
It's because
I'm
we're
gonna hide in your
so
bushes till
This
your shit come out.
shit come
Let
out.
everybody know
But
that
know that you use me for
got a
clout because
whole
there's a
lot of
whole lot of miles
money.
on the
You
Honda.
done rode
You
every
know, every anaconda in Wakanda. You
shit.
ain't shit.
And your mama.
sorry,
Mama
y'all.
ain't shit.
They'll get it together one day. They'll get it together. That's why I didn't sing with them.
There's a little delay, like you gotta kind of wait for a second. Yeah, but no, that song, that's a good one right there. I like that petty bitch song.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Bonfire
You done
Tina's, of
pissed off
course.
a petty bitch. A petty bitch.
I hope you're fucking ready, bitch. Get ready, bitch. Gonna hack your computer, gonna egg your house. I don't do cardio, but gonna run my mouth. Tell everybody how you use me for clout. Yes, that's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and of course, Bonfire Tina's. I like that one a lot too. And we were
Oh,
singing that
yeah.
one back when we was in Tennessee. We sang that around the campfire.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did.
Yep.
Bonfire Tina's.
I like that
Oh.
song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Earl. Earl?
Small town women ain't built
Ain't
to
built to
get
get
along,
along, but
but
you burn one boy, you burn us all.
we'll be here drinking till the
The
smoke is
smoke is
gone.
gone.
You don't look pretty. Light it up.
Mm.
I
You
light it
ain't
up.
on me. You're so damn lazy. My stepkids hate me.
Sing it.
No, I'm done.
You done?
I'm done.
You done? You done?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all.
Black eyed peas. It tastes all right to me.
Ideal. Sing it, Charlie girl.
She did ask nicely.
I think you need to sing it for Deal and Rocco.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday, dear Dylan Rocco. Happy birthday to you. And anybody else that has a birthday the rest of the year.
Hey, PM's Primary Mama's coming up. The 7th.
Yep.
Well, got the birthdays out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I think we need to just go out to a restaurant and tell them it's your birthday.
Now, don't do that at the Mexican restaurant because they want to put a damn pie in your face.
Hey, I
Oh,
went to the Mexican restaurant on my birthday, and they didn't do nothing for me on my birthday.
Did you tell them it was your birthday?
No,
You
absolutely.
have to tell them.
I don't know if my cousin. I think my cousin did, but I don't know. I was too busy drinking my margarita. My margarita.
Magrita.
I know. There's one around here. They got the big, huge sombrero, and they bring it
Yeah.
out, and you have to
Uh-huh.
wear it. And,
They piss me off when they try to put that damn whipped cream on your face.
oh,
Hell
who
no.
does that? Where the hell you go? They do that shit.
Oh, they do it all the places up here.
What?
Well,
You're
not
welcome,
down here. They
Rocco.
don't.
No, are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
Well, Lilybit would love that.
Uh-huh.
She'd be like, hell yeah, I'm down. It's my birthday, mama.
Have y'all ever put peanut butter on the tip of your dog's nose and watched them lick it off?
Yeah,
No,
That's so funny.
yeah, it's
that's,
Put it
cute.
on the
that's
tip of their nose.
mean.
No,
That's
just put
mean.
it.
No,
No,
no, they
it's
like it.
not.
That's mean.
No, it's not. You just put them on the tip of their nose, and their tongue comes out like a cow's tongue. Tries to get
You're
My
welcome.
son used to do that to him. He's like, here you go. But he could get them to sit there with the treat on their nose. He would put it on Chief and Ayla's nose, because they had a big old German Shepherd snout.
Yeah.
He'd sit his treat right there at the top of their nose, and they would sit there. It's the cutest damn thing. Oh my goodness! And he would just, he had his commands, and then he'd do some kind of gesture with his hand, and they go "Vroom," and flip that snack right into their mouth and eat it. But they would not move until he gave them the command.
That's good.
I know. I was like, look at that. There was nothing they wouldn't do for him. I tell you what. They're like, all right, we'll do it. Yeah. LTT, that's right. That's what I was thinking too. That saddle they bring out at the Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, I ain't doing that shit. Somebody else better start all that crap. You gonna get me into a saddle, baby? It's gonna be on a horse with an actual cowboy on it, baby. There you go. TikTok, here I come.
I don't need a cowboy. I just want to ride the horse.
Oh no, honey. You need to go stroll those streets of tickety tack over there. You're gonna be finding. You're gonna see one. You'll be like, you know what? I'll take the cowboy too. Make me your stallion, baby. Make me. Well, not a stallion. Make me a mare.
Tiny's in the right place to get her a cowboy.
Look, I found them right there on tickety tack. That's all I need. Okay.
I'm talking about in Texas, baby. Texas.
Look, ain't gonna be there long. I'm just saying. You go on. Look, you can go watch. I don't need one for real. I don't want. No.
I'm watching this thing right now. The other day. I
Yeah.
don't know if I shared it with y'all, but this cowboy came in the room. He was singing "Turn the Lights Down." Something I can't think of that song. Turn the lights down and something. Okay, y'all know what song I'm talking about, right? Turn the lights down low and
Turn the lights down. Look. Yeah.
Nose and turn the lights low.
turn them on. He said, "Turn them back on because I stumped my toe."
Baby, we ain't got no place to go.
Go. I hope you understand. Yes. That's a good song right there. But look, y'all can't be getting no real cowboys. You don't need to go out in real life because you know what'll happen. They're gonna get they gonna just get a little bit of me and they're gonna want to let me go, and I'm gonna have to hurt their feelings and be like, no, I don't want you to stick around. Gotta go. I'll be like,
gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
That's right. And they're gonna be devastated. I just can't go breaking their hearts like that. I just, it's all right. I'm just saying. I can't imagine any of them being good enough to want to keep around anyways, you know what I'm saying? Not permanently. I don't want to keep you permanently.
There might be some good ones out there.
Yeah, you might want to go for a ride a time or two, but not a permanency. No, because they probably want to stay in Texas and I ain't staying here,
See, I was coming out to Texas to be with you out there.
Shit, girl, you come out here, but we gonna be leaving.
I'm gonna say where she's going. You'll be closer to. So
Yeah, you like it.
just wait till she goes, and then you can follow.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get tiny houses, y'all, or granny pods. Have y'all seen the granny pods?
Mm.
But we won't call them that. We'll call them.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was gonna say, what? Well, hold up,
We'll
hold
call
up.
them. Let me think.
Let the good time roll, pods.
Uh-huh. I can't think of.
We'll come up with something.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know,
come up with something.
not nothing with the old attached to it.
Right.
Just remember, I'm not close to that. I'm getting closer to the 55 and up club. When you see those apartments that say 55 plus, I'm like, oh my God, I've only got a few years before I can reach that. And then Charlie Girl says, I'm already there. Oh, shit.
I was so proud the other day. Where was I at? Oh, went to the movies, and I'm like, I'll take a senior ticket. I was so proud that I could do that.
Oh, man. I don't know. That kind of hurts, though, really.
It
Look at
does,
that.
but you know what? I mean, you can't do nothing about it. You can't change it, so you might as well embrace it.
That's true. You can't, look, you can either, you can't change it and you can embrace it, or you could just ignore it and deny it, you know? Um,
And miss out on all those perks.
I don't know.
Don't threaten me with a good time when it comes to a discount or. I'm gonna choose that option every time.
Mm, mm. Louisiana for the pods? Really? They got them there? Oh, yeah, do you, whoopoo? We gonna move to the villages.
Hell no, we ain't.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Girl, listen,
No,
we've already got our scrubbies going. Okay, we got the loofahs on board.
nope.
We got the loofahs ready to go.
Okay, Charles.
Charlie girl, she's got a whole shitload of the black ones. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's right,
Yeah.
girl. Get you some of them AARP discounts, girl.
ARP. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, AARP, baby. Well, I may be 52, but I can remember how old I am. I do remember how old I am. At least there's that.
Right?
Some asshole tried to tell me how old I was, and they got it wrong. It's like, are you okay? I think I know how old I am. And they're trying to shove that lie down somebody else's throat too, and they're like, "Oh, they said you were this old." I'm like, he is stupid as fuck. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Math is just not some people's strong suit, you know. It just isn't. Sorry about your luck there. What do you think? What is your view on dating? Okay, look. You say cougar status, right?
Yeah.
And that's like 10 years. Isn't it 10 years?
Huh?
If they're 10 years age difference, then you're
Oh,
cougar
yeah.
status,
Yeah,
right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. But I figure you could go with somebody younger.
Huh?
Yeah, your age. I'm just thinking the age differences, you know?
Yeah. Right.
Charlie girl, maybe we need to look for somebody younger for you.
Oh, I told my son the other day, I said, I don't think I'm going to be dating anytime soon. I said, because all the men that are my age are toe up.
They ain't toe up, are they?
And I am not about that. I told him, I said, look, I hate to tell you this, but your mama is shallow. They
Mhm.
it's gotta be about the looks before anything else. He said, I'm same way, mama.
Yeah, you gotta at least have the looks. Don't
Yeah.
hold on to the fact that you think they're a nice person,
Uh-uh.
because when you find out they're not, then you sitting there with a not nice, ugly ass person next to
That's
you. You
right.
know,
Exactly. Because
at least
the newness
have them.
wears off and you gotta be able to live with what you got left.
Yeah, I know. And when you can't
I'm
even do
just a big
that, you're
single
like,
for the rest of
oh,
my life.
you
Mm-hmm.
got to make sure. Like, I'm not trying to be petty, but damn, because if they all of a sudden they're a creepy asshole and they're ugly,
Mm-hmm.
damn, you can't even say I got a good looking person at least next to me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Bill says, I think I'm a puma now. That's a good
Ooh,
Mhm.
nothing wrong with that. That's right. That's right. If you're gonna date an asshole, date a rich one.
Yeah.
Amen to that one. There you go. There
That's the
you go.
only way I would, because I ain't putting up with
I'm
that shit.
I don't think
no
I would
kidding.
anyways.
Well, I'm telling you, man. The guy on the bike, though, that I was like, oh hell no. Look, let me go back to the other. Nah, I was like, I mean, I was nice, okay, have a good one, whatever. No, man, don't even. Sorry, you
Hey,
have to
he could
keep
have a
pedaling.
handlebar on that bike. You never know.
Keep on
Mm-mm.
pedaling. Ain't the handlebars I'm gonna ride. Just saying. Just saying. No, no, and I know he's got a car, but he's always riding that bike. Sure, he's got a car, right? For sure.
Yeah, maybe he was just doing that for exercise.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm
hmm
pretty sure.
Yeah. No, honestly, he does not have a car.
Maybe he has a DUI and he has to ride a bike.
All the more reason to not go that route.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Ain't doing that one. I really don't. Look, I won't go out with anybody driving a truck either.
Wow.
Because most of the people driving it, look, I ain't even go there.
They're compensating for something else, right?
That's what they say. The bigger the truck, the smaller
Wiener.
That's
the.
not actually true. I dated a guy. The guy that I was 14 and well,
Well,
my first
I'm
baby's
glad
father.
it wasn't true for you, Jenna. I'm glad.
He was in love with Chevys, Dualies, Silverados. He was he was good. Except a
I'm
He,
glad,
hoe.
she
That's
said he
about
was
it.
good.
I'm
He was
glad he was good for you. That's
he
good.
was a he was a hoe.
And really, you don't care what somebody drives, honestly. But I mean, it's
Uh,
kind of like, oh, you're driving a truck. I ain't even looking your way unless I see him first, and it's one of them cowboys like they got on the tickety tack over there. I don't care what they drive, as long as they drive me, we're good. You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
Tickety Tack has filters, okay? Because I've seen people that go through TikTok, put filters on, then upload their filters. Like, and then you see them in real life, are like, what in the world? That does not look like you.
I don't know. These are videos of guys dancing, and oh, you just gotta, Jenna, you just gotta cruise over there and look at the tickety tack. Just cruise over
I
there,
don't look at Tickety Tack. I
and
don't really too much
oh,
like it.
you just cruise over and watch them, and it's pleasant.
TikTok is where all the horny people go. I'm sorry, I said
I'm,
it.
you know what? Like I said, I'm thinking it's like a dating site over there or
It
something. These
is.
these people be thirsty, flirting and shit, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, have Couth? What is going on? I'm too old for this shit. You know, like y'all crazy over there.
Uh-huh.
There's one that you go into and they'll say hit, I don't know, hit, marry. I don't know. It's really crazy. Like they'll have like three things.
It's
It's
called Fuck
smash.
Mary Kill.
Who?
It's called Fuck Mary Kill.
Oh Lord, no, they don't have that on Tik. No,
They don't
that's
have
not
kill
that's
on
not what
there.
it says on there.
It's
They'll rate
either
you. They rate you. They
Okay.
got a guy, and they think that it's the coolest thing to rate people. And these girls go in there Like they cannot wait for somebody to rate them. And I'm like, are you
Uh-huh.
serious? What is
Right.
wrong with you? Are you okay? Like, I don't know. It's just I I don't need you to rate me, honey. I already know what my rating is. Uh-huh. How about we rate you? All right? Because I'm not a piece of livestock. Thank you. Like a bunch of cattle up in there getting graded or
Look,
something.
when I said that about TikTok, I'm not saying that everybody that goes to TikTok is horny or thirsty. I'm saying a good portion of what goes on over there has to do with that.
Yeah, there is. There is a lot of that there, but you just, I mean, you can see it though. It's obvious.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh, So you gotta go. Gotta go.
Mhm.
It's funny though. Like I said, it's funny to watch. Some of it. I like the videos of this, there's certain things I do
Oh
like to
yeah.
watch on there, but
Mm-hmm.
I like the cowboys and the firemen and the policemen and yeah.
That's just eye candy.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Free eye candy. Look at that. I don't have to pay for it. It's free.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well. I've been missing out all these years. I've been missing out. The hell was I thinking? Spent all that time being, Nope. I am free to look now. I've been enjoying it. It's like, ooh, that looks, let me watch this. What's this?
Mm.
And there is that guy who looks like Channing Tatum. Oh, I'm trying to remember what his name is. He's from Australia. They've got a club and everything.
Oh my God. Why can't I think of his name?
Oh my
Don't
God.
ask me because I don't know. I do not go on TikTok.
Oh, he is fine. No, you've seen him because we posted that shit in there and you've watched him. You
Oh,
have.
come on now. Come on, somebody.
He is
Say
fine.
his name. It's driving me crazy.
I don't remember. I can't remember his name. I'll run across him again though.
Par,
'Cause I'm trying to think of it. I
Wanna make me
can't
go
think.
look.
Go look, honey, and pull him up so we can watch him after this.
Dad said he's pitiful.
Who?
Will Partey or something like that.
He is fine. He looks just like him too. He really does.
Look alike.
You could be a body double for him. But of course, with Channing Tatum, all I could think is, my name is Jeff. My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeb.
My name is Jeff. That just cracks me up. Like, oh my goodness. I still crack up when my
Will
friend,
Parfit. Parfit.
when we were talking that night, and my one friend, he says, we were talking about it, and we're like, oh, you'd have to have a safe word, this, that, and the other. Because it just, the way the conversation started, and it just evolved very quickly into, it was like, what would your safe word be, and one guy, he says meatloaf, and I started cracking up laughing, right? And then we look over to T, and we're like, what would yours be? And he just looks and he goes, Jeff. And oh my God, we just about fell out of our chairs. I said, why Jeff? Why would your safe word be Jeff? And he's like, well, I don't know. He said meatloaf. And I'm like, my name is Jeff, and we're like, you do understand why he said me. Now, you remember, T was young, okay? 23 years old. He didn't get it. He did not catch it. And we had to explain it to him. We're like, meatloaf, the song, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. And he's like, no, I hadn't heard the song. I was like, well, that's why you didn't get the reference then. You didn't get it.
Oh my God, who has not ever heard that song?
At 23. Oh, he's heard it now.
Anything
For
for
love, but I won't do that. Now you know we're gonna have to listen to that song now. I'm gonna have to.
Mhm.
Music and making cups. Oh yeah, I like to watch that too. The I like little singing things that they have, and then the different crafts and stuff. You can get anything over there on the Tickety Tack. They do all kinds of stuff.
the tickety tack.
Well, we're not supposed to say
Tic tac
the
patty
name.
whack.
Give a dog a bone, baby. That's what they
That's
do.
right.
You go over there, you're gonna get your bone.
You can't say TikTok.
No, Jenna. Why would you?
Oh my god!
God,
How come?
I don't know,
They
Jenna.
say
Supposedly you're not supposed to. I don't
the
know.
TT on the YT
Why can't you say the TT on the YT?
I don't know. You can't say the YT on the
and
TT.
the vice versa.
I don't know
Why?
why. I
That's
don't know.
crazy.
I don't know, Jenna. I don't know. But I
Well, we
love
need
how
to.
I say not to say it, and you immediately you can't say. Jenna, oh my gosh, I love you, Jenna. I love you,
I just see
right,
that.
Lord? I love her. What?
I did look. I really seriously did not know you could not say that. Where have I been?
Well, they say you're not supposed to. I don't know why. I don't know. I just hear you're not supposed to. You don't say it. So that's why they say tickety tack.
So
Whatever.
what? Because why? Because it's promoting another social media
I guess I don't know.
platform.
I don't know. I guess I have
And
no clue.
how long has this rule been in effect?
I have no idea. I heard about it a while back though.
Okay, well I didn't hear about it. I'm sorry.
It's just like any other word that has been
Banned.
scrutinized.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain words that when COVID was going on, you couldn't say that word.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
it's like
said
that.
it.
But I think the reason that you can't say it because it's a different platform, and they don't want to promote that. They don't want you
Okay.
promoting another platform.
My bad, YouTube.
I love how you go YouTube. Well, on the tickety tack over there, it is interesting too. I love to watch all the different things that they're selling, right? And it always cracks me up.
Well, the thing
Like,
about it is, you say you're not supposed to say it, but you keep on saying tickety tack, and then talking about, so you were literally
No,
promoting
you're not.
tickety tack.
No, that's totally different.
but you can get bras, and they show, underwear, the butt lift ones. I mean, the stuff that they go and sell, and they out there. I'm like, huh, interesting. Pretty much anything flies. I love the exercise equipment that they do though, because they got those. What do you call those machines that you stand on? The platform things.
Mm-hmm.
You
You
know what
got
I'm
to
talking
balance
about?
on them. Yeah, you got to balance on them.
Yeah, and it go. Brrr,
Yeah.
they remind me of those old belts.
Yes.
Remember?
My
You
grandfather
know.
had one. Oh my gosh, that was so much
Yes.
fun.
And that would probably feel really good too. Actually, like
Hey,
on
Yeah.
the
y'all
back.
Mm-hmm.
remember watching the old school movies, and they would be in a hotel, and you put a quarter in the bed, and the bed would shake.
Yeah, I stayed in some.
Did
We
you?
actually did. Yeah, you put a quarter in the bed and it would. Yeah.
I've never seen one in real life. I just seen it
What
on
the
a
hell's the
movie.
purpose of that?
I don't
It's supposed
understand
to
it
give
either.
you a massage to fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
Or
I didn't
honestly,
think
it was
so.
probably meant for something much kinkier.
Yeah, but I mean, does that just mean you're lazy and you can't do the work yourself?
Well, if you're there by yourself, you're gonna massage yourself. Not that kind of massage. Oh my God, Charlotte girl. Oh Lord, you really going dirty.
Well,
Down and
I
dirty.
can imagine that
The whole
people have tried it all.
the whole bed. Oh, you probably. Oh my God! Now that I think about it, ooh, oh my God, we were just children.
Uh-huh.
Oh no! Put another quarter in, Mom, please. We had no clue that that was something that was supposed to be oh my gosh! And I never thought about it until just now, being something dirty and nasty. Thanks, Charlie girl.
Oh my gosh, Bob, give me another quarter. Oh,
What was I saying about that earlier?
I don't know.
Oh, earlier I said that. Oh, what was it?
I would have loved to hear your mother talk.
Oh, you would have. She cracked me up. And of course, my
I bet she
grandma
was
was
a
something else
hoot.
too. And we always joke about her because she'd be like, Sue-Ann! And she'd always get this high, you know. Like, oh no. Like, uh-oh. Somebody in trouble. Whenever you'd hear my grandma do that, everybody knew. We
Shit was
all look at
hitting the
each other.
fan.
Oh, shit. You always knew by the sound if it was going to be something good or not. Yeah, you know, like, I know when my mom would call me, I was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. She found out. And you'd be hoping the whole time she didn't know. It's got to be something else. Got to be something else. Nope, she always had found out, you know. Oh. You want to explain what's going on here? Not really.
Oh, no, but
I know one time.
thanks for asking.
Ooh, I know, right? You know, they always ask as if there's an option there, which they always knew there was never an option, you know. But I remember one time, you know, me and my smart ass, right? Well, I'm lucky. I'm really blessed. I'm not still trying to pick myself up off the ground next week. You know what I mean? Because
And
my mama, she told me one time, she said, "You wipe that look off your face right now." And I'd always, you know, and I'm like, you're sitting here lecturing me for hours, and you know, I'd have like a scowl on my face or whatever, you know, and literally. She told me that one time. I'll never forget it. It was when we lived in Ohio. Like I said, I would never forget it. And I was standing in the kitchen and I was backed up against the radiator because she was in my face, you know, fussing at me. And she told me to wipe that look off my face. And my hand went whoop, right over my face. I went up with it, you know, because I knew my face was just in a firm frown, just because I was just like, and you know, I'm getting lectured again because you know, whatever. And I went and I just put like a little half smile on my face. My mom, she immediately had to turn around. Then she turned back around when she composed herself and she told me to go to my room. We laughed about it later. She was like, I could not believe you did that. I was like, yeah, I couldn't either. Because I never was like, I always took it, you know, and I was just like, I'm in trouble. I did it, you know, but man, you already lectured me for like 2-3 hours. Now you tell me to wipe the look off my face. It wasn't the first time I ever heard that.
right.
I bet you, I think it was the last time I heard it actually, after I did that move. She probably was scared to say that to me again, going, she does it again, I'm going to have to laugh at her and then I'll have to pop her one. Oh, yeah, when the middle name comes out, you know you're in trouble.
The whole government name comes out.
Oh,
Even the last name.
Whew, Lord. I don't know. Usually, if I was in trouble like that, which I don't even.
Uh-oh.
I think there was one time I got in trouble like that my mom found out that would have required a full government name. But I think she was so shocked and probably didn't want it to be true. She didn't even say the whole government name. I was like, oh. It wasn't even that bad. Well, no, it was bad, but it was the least. Yeah. Compared to what it could have been, it wasn't bad. It was bad for me, though, you know. But when you growing up and you get in trouble and you think it's the end of the world and you're like, you're
Oh,
such a
yeah.
bad kid,
Mhm.
and then your mom tells you later on, you were a really good kid. You really didn't do anything. We had a couple things
Mhm.
here and there, but they weren't that bad. What? I thought it was the end of the world and I was going to hell. When your mama says, you ever get that lecture, y'all? Okay, my mom was the queen of lectures. And
Mhm.
she admitted to it. We had talked about it once I was an adult and I was in this. Well, I would never say for my mama. I always knew it. Like, she was one of those ones. I don't care how old you are. If I have to turn you over my knee, I will. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I always had respect, so I would never talk to my mom certain ways and like ever. You just don't do that. You respect, that kind of
Right.
thing. And
Mhm.
she would tell me, yeah, I know, I would just lecture for so long. I was like, I know. And she goes, and I did that because I knew you hated it. I was like, yeah, but I did all the lecture. Y'all ever hear that lecture of you're going down the path? You got two ways to go. You can
Uh-huh.
go the right way, you can go the wrong way.
Mhm.
Right now, you're going the wrong way. But you got time to turn it around and go the right way. If you wait too long, you're not going to be able to. I said, so you're saying I'm in the U-turn zone still, but I still got a little more time? I'm good. And I would think too, okay, because I remember this. I remember this so specifically because we lived in Virginia Beach. I remember the house we were I remember we were living at, and I remember because I was sitting on my bed and she was lecturing me, sitting there at the edge of my bed, blah 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 blah. And I was just thinking the whole time. I'm just thinking, well, thank God you don't know everything. And I kept thinking,
If she only knew.
if she knew the rest, she would not be telling me I was in this U-turn zone.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, it's a good thing you're not gonna find out because I'm not gonna tell you. Oh yeah, going down the list of names.
Mhm.
You know I'm talking to you. Get over here.
Right.
Okay. She'd throw my uncle's name out there sometimes. I was like, Mom, you do realize he doesn't even live with us, so I'm not sure why you spit that name out, but okay. I don't know. I mean, I was always more relieved when it was my brother in trouble and not me.
Well, yeah.
Which, he did a lot of stuff growing up. He did. He gave her a road, man. Whoo-wee. Which was always, it was nice to hear that, though, after I got to be an adult. She told me I was a good kid. She goes, now your brother, he gave me a run for my money. I know he did, Mom. I know he did. But, it was how it was. Uh, I tell you what. Mm-mm-mm. I always loved hearing my mom get mad at my dad, though. Bob! Like, oh, shit. Here we go. So be good. She didn't need no full government name for his ass. Mm-mm. Nope. Just Bob. But, okay. I was like, it's gonna get nice here. I sure do miss my mama, y'all. I do.
Yeah, I do too.
Me too.
I could use her right about now.
Mhm.
I know, right?
Yes,
Mm,
ma'am.
like, man. That's all right, though, because she gave enough to me when she was here. I already know what she's saying. You know?
Right. Mhm.
I already know what she would do, too. Call them all Fred. That's right. Just pick one. You know what? You remember the old Newhart show, Bob Newhart?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The brothers that were all named the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daryl,
It's my other brother, Daryl.
my other brother Daryl.
Yeah. That's right. Daryl, Fred, whatever. Pick a name and stick with it. It would be much easier that way. Aw, LTT. Mm.
Aw.
Mm. I don't know. I have to go look at a calendar and see because it's been over 30 years since our older brother passed. No, not 30 years. Hold on. How old am I now?
52.
Okay. 20. Hold on. My brain's hurting.
It's been 28 years since my mom passed.
3. Wait, we're in 26 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
23 years. Yeah. Damn.
Sucks.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Ah, both middle names the same. Yeah, I've heard of people doing that. Yeah, they have the same middle name. Mm. I know my grandma, yo. I told you my grandma had a fear of bridges, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kid you not. Oh my goodness. I really should be a hell of a lot more theatrical than I am. I really should be. I don't understand why I don't. Honestly, when I think about the things that my grandma and my mama used to do, I really I don't understand why I wasn't more vocal and more theatrical about things. Um I'm gonna start though. I really think I should, because we would go over a bridge, and it did not matter how big or small bridge was. Okay, it did not matter if it was over train tracks. It didn't matter if it was over water. It did not matter. The only thing that mattered is if it was a long bridge over water. It was very escalated, and it was very. Oh my goodness! But my grandma would end up laying down, and she would have to sit in the back seat, and if we knew we were going over a bridge, and she would lay down and cry.
Aw.
Not really cry, more like wail.
Aw, bless her heart.
Yeah, she legit was scared to death of bridges. So I don't know what happened in a past life somewhere along the way, something traumatic with the bridge, because she hated them, and oh my goodness, do not go over the bridge. She would wail.
Mm-hmm.
Are we over it yet? Oh. No, Grandma, just no, we'll be over it soon. I'll let you know when. Lord knows, don't tell her to get up and try to trick her. Oh, hell no. We all probably would have been dead on the spot in the car, like, we knew not to do that. We didn't mess with her on that one. It was just, she did not like bridges. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, man, I'm sorry. No. Ooh. LTT. Primary mom said she was always on a mission.
Her mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm. Manipulative. Yeah. What's up with those missions? But I guess if you're manipulative like that, you always have to have a mission on something, right?
Yep.
You got to have some kind of angle, some kind of edge and angle you got to take. It's like, I know my grandma used to yell out my uncle's name too, buddy. my my uncle impersonates, really, really well. He's like, oh gosh, and he'd yell back at her, Sadie, what? But don't be disrespectful to her like that. He's like, oh, like the time we came back. Look, she had been sitting in her chair watching golf. And this was kind of the point where we started realizing she can't be home alone anymore, right? Because we had gone to the store or whatever, I don't know, we came back and grandma was laid out on the floor in the living room.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Golf on the TV because Lord knows she always had to have the golf on. I just don't know where the hell golf plays so much all the time, but somehow I guess there's a golf channel. I don't know. Never questioned it. I just know it was always watching. It was always on the TV. And but she's laying there, and of course, after we deal with the situation and all that, my uncle looks and he says, I find it really interesting that she happened to fall and the pillow from the chair landed right under her head.
Oh Lord.
So, yeah, she must have sat up and grabbed the pillow or something, Yeah, that was interesting, It was like, oh, really? Okay. And then she used to sit there. She had, they got her, because his room was upstairs and hers was downstairs. And because he ended up moving in, living with her, becoming like a full-time caretaker, basically. I mean, he still worked. He worked, but so she had nurses that would come in when he was working. And they got her the life alert necklace. And he would hear her talking, and he's like, oh great, she's really losing it. She's talking to herself now, And then he would hear somebody else talking to her, and he thought, oh, the nurse is here? They're not supposed to be here until this afternoon, like it's not time for him. And he'd go in there. Nope. She decided, because she wanted somebody to chat with, she would hit that life alert button.
Oh shit.
Chat with him. She goes, oh, I just wanted to know if you were there. I'm watching this golf. You watch golf at all? Grandma, you gonna get us in trouble with life alert, man.
You gonna cry wolf, Grandma?
I know. Oh no. Great. We're gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in trouble. I know she used to always do that. You know how she'd grab you and they kiss you, And she'd like, come here, give me some sugar. She's like, I'm taking all your sugar. Oh. All right, Grandma, you take my sugar. Okay, hold on a second. For example, my husband got a loan for a car. The dealership called the next day, said she came in, lowered the payments, she extended the loan. My husband is like, how without me? Pissed me off. Another time, all the kids split her rent on a very nice condo until her Social Security started. My brother-in-law found it. She had it for months. Told her, oh my gosh. She was collecting that Social Security check, so she had to pay the rent. Well, I gotta hand it to her. I mean, that's kind of a sly move there,
Clever.
Yeah, I mean, it was wrong. Yeah, but she hid it for a little while. I mean, I wonder how many months she had it hid for, though.
Well, I mean, it doesn't it go into effect on your birthday?
I don't know. She was shady as shit.
Look, there's probably stuff that y'all would curl your toenails if you knew what she had done.
Right? I know, you think, you think what you know, but what else does she do you don't know about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, shoot, I was telling my mama stuff that I had done that she never did find out about. She said, "Oh my God, Susie, you could, oh my gosh." And she just laughed. I said, "Well, I'm telling you now." I said, "Now, you can't ground me now, though, Ma. If you want to ground me, that's fine. Tell me to go to my room and read a book. I'm glad with it now."
I'll be
You
glad to
know,
do it.
I know, like that was such a punishment.
Mm-hmm.
All you can do is read, no TV. You get lost in a book. I tell her, I did. I still didn't tell her every single thing though, but I did tell her how I would sneak out at night, and I swear one night I thought I was busted. It's when we lived in Ohio in Pemberville,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd sneak out, and I had to my room. There was a set of stairs
Mm-hmm.
because it was the oldest part of the house. It was originally an inn. It was just with the downstairs and the upstairs, and then they added on to it over time. And each edition, you could tell the era that it was added on into. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know what? And it was. I have to look it up and show you. But anyways, so I had my own stairs, but they were old, so they creaked and cracked. But I knew where the creak and cracks were, so I was doing like the stair Jengas going down.
Right.
You know, skip this one to the left on this one, far right over here.
Mm-hmm.
Skip 3. Don't fall and slip because they're wooden steps.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you got to be real careful. So get downstairs. I went outside. I snuck down because we had the front door, then we had a side door, and then the back door, which was off the kitchen. Well, you could go out the back door. You just had to be real quiet with the storm door that was on there, because
Mm-hmm.
those old metal storm doors,
Oh
the
yeah.
heavy, the heavy. You you had to be real careful because it would
Right.
creak. But I knew if I went through the side door or the front door, my mom and dad would hear that one probably. So
Mm-hmm.
I go out that back door, and I would sneak out all the time and go meet my boyfriend. And the one night I had gone out, and all of a sudden I'm halfway out, and all of a sudden the side porch light comes on.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I tell you what, I ran so fast. Whoom, and I did cross country back then, so I was much more, more athletically, able and capable at the time. And I ran and I splatted out behind a big old tree. We had this big tree
Uh-oh.
right there. And I laid low and I looked because I was waiting. I thought, oh my God. And I saw my dad.
Oh
And
shit.
I thought he coming out. Oh my God. He knows I've gone out. Oh shit. And I'm like, and I watched him go. He went into the bathroom. Watched him go through the house, into the kitchen, into the bathroom. I said, whew. So then I waited. And I realized he's not just going to pee. He's going to be in there a while. So I
Mm-hmm.
jumped up and I ran as fast as I could across the field. So I'm out having a good time, and I was like, okay, got to get home. So I come back home and I'm just walking up, just, ha, ha, ha. And all of a sudden I realized every motherfucking light in the downstairs of the house was on. I was like,
Uh-oh.
oh my God.
Mm-mm.
He realized I wasn't home. Oh my God. But, and I'm like, and I was like, well, what am I going to do? And I was like, well, I'll just go I'll just say went for a walk. I don't know, right? I think I'm busted.
Mm-hmm.
So I go in and I open the back door. I'm waiting because I'm just thinking I'm going to get it. No, I look, there's nobody in there. Nobody in the kitchen. Nobody in the dining room. Nobody in the library. Nobody in the den. I look through the living room. There's nobody down there. And I was like, what the? And I mean, every light downstairs was on. In my mom's studio, there was a light on. And I was like, oh my God, I don't, I don't know why the lights were on. So I crept back upstairs. I never said a word. My dad never said a word. To this day, I do not know if he knew I had snuck out or not.
Yeah.
Which I don't think he did, because he would have fucking said something,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Like, he would have at least told my mom, and my mom would have addressed it. Like, there's just no way he wouldn't have,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But Jesus is scared out of me. I did not sleep. I had to get up and go to school, because of course it was a school night, and I did not sleep that night. I was very tired the next day, let me tell you. And I came home and I was still waiting. And I thought, I want to get it. I can't believe nobody said nope. Not a word was ever said. So I don't know. Maybe the cat had done something, or the dog or something, and they were looking for something. I don't know. Maybe something else was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought for sure I was in trouble. Whew-wee. That's all right. I waited.
You live
I
to
was
see
on pins and
another day.
needles. Huh?
You live to see another day.
I did. I did. And I told my mom about it too, after I was an adult, like in my 40s. It was a long time before I told her. And she was like, oh my God, Susie, you know how dangerous that is? I was like, yeah, I do. Especially when there was a guy who started following me one night. And
Are you serious?
yeah. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
that scared the crap out of me. I got to the firehouse because my boyfriend was a volunteer fireman. So I get to the firehouse. I'm scared to death. I'm like, and he's like, who is it? And I don't remember who it was, but yeah, after that, he met me closer to the house, which, I mean, it wasn't that far, but it was far enough,
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, Mom. It would have been ass whooping time. It would have been I would have been grounded indefinitely if I had gotten caught.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been in so much trouble. I would have been.
You'd still been grounded.
Yeah, I still wouldn't have been free. I would have had to beg for some release, to.
Uh-oh. You're robot woman.
I am?
You did for just a second, yeah. It's better now.
I'm right here. I haven't moved. I'm still sitting here. It's crazy. I don't know. Huh?
It's better now.
Oh, okay. But yeah. But I mean, my mama was the type, she's the one who got that toilet paper for me to go and pay back the neighbors, toilet paper their house. Sure did. I told you about that, didn't I?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Had me wake her up and everything.
I love it.
She waited.
I
said,
And what did the neighbor? I forget what the reason you did that.
Because they had toilet papered our house.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And we had a big old blue spruce tree that they tried to toilet paper pretty decent, which they did an okay job, but they could have done better considering it was 4 of them,
Yeah.
And it was actually a very disappointing job, but it was just hilarious because living room light, the light was on. If they had just looked towards us at all, they would have seen us standing in the middle of the window.
Mm-hmm.
My mom and I both were sitting there. We were just standing there watching them. And they never once looked our direction. Like, how did you not see us? Which I kept that secret for weeks. I never told them. I did not breathe a word that I had seen them, anything. She said, don't say anything. She says, we're going to get them back. I said, okay. So we planned it. And she's, I'll let you know when. So we waited a few weeks,
Mm-hmm.
I went down there and I got them good. And it was a while before I admitted to who did it. And I finally told them months later. Because they mentioned it. It was I did such a good job. They were still talking about it. And they mentioned it. And I said, oh, yeah. That time y'all's house got toilet paper? They're like, yeah. And I said, oh. I said, did you like the toilet paper around the pillars because I had wrapped it around. I even wrapped it around the pillars as if it was like a finish line.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to break through to go off the porch. Yeah, I got it good. I did every single tree and bush in their yard. I made well use of that toilet paper, and they were shocked as hell to find out it was just me. Like, you did that? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, why? And I said, well, don't you remember a few weeks prior you toilet papered my house? And they're like, well, how did you know that was us? I said, because my mom and I stood in the window and watched you. All you had to do was look and you would have seen us. And they're like, oh my gosh. And I was like, yeah, I can't believe y'all didn't do that. Trinity, Jill, Mindy, and Marcy. Boom. Blessed it. And they're like, oh shit. And like, well, who helped you do the toilet? Who helped you do it? I said, nobody. Like, no way. I said, yeah. They was proud of me after that. I was like, yeah, you probably should have recruited me to come help you toilet paper because y'all don't know what you're doing. I don't know. Jenna, did Jenna go to sleep? She may have.
Maybe. We toilet papered our home economics teacher's yard, and one of the girls that was with us was wearing her boyfriend's class ring on her pointer finger.
Yeah.
And she threw the toilet paper and her ring came off. And it was pitch black. We couldn't see nothing.
Oh, shit.
So all of a sudden, her front porch light comes on. So we take off. Well, she said, she's like, I have to go back and get it. I'm like, well, you on your own, girl. I'm not going back. I don't think she ever found it.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Never?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Not cool, not cool.
Mm-mm.
Yowzers. Home ec teacher never did find it?
Well, if she did, I was never told, so.
It's probably still up in that tree somewhere.
Probably. Mm-hmm.
Probably the wind hadn't even blown it off.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Or it got run over by a lawnmower, chink, and they thought they hit a rock, you know.
Right.
And it got thrown somewhere else. Somebody with the metal detector will find it buried.
Exactly.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Buried deep down in there now. Who knows? I don't know. I know there was the time. You know, this is in Virginia Beach. It was, trying to think, was it my junior year or senior year? Let me think about this. Hold on. I think, I want to say, I'm going to have to ask Chris if it was our senior year or junior year. I think it was our junior year. I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Nope. I think it was a senior year. I don't know. Either way. Junior year or senior year. I think it may have been the senior year because she had her car. And if I remember, she didn't get the car until halfway through the junior year. And this was this was football season time. Anyways, she had this. I always called her, I called her car the shitmobile because it was the color of shit brown. It was the color of shit. Okay. And I was like, yeah, you know, so she's like, I was like, well, you got the shitmobile. Let's go, you know. And it was like one of those little, I'm trying to remember the kind of car it was, but it was like one of those space shuttle ones, you know. It was a hatchback. And we would pile into it, right? Illegal beagles all the way. And I don't know. This is absolutely hilarious because all three of us, we were like the three amigos back then. Well, we're all still friends. So She was driving. I was in the middle. This other guy was next to me in the passenger seat, and I'm in the middle. It's not even a seat. It's just, the gear, whatever, and
Oh
I'm sitting there,
Lord.
and there's three people in the back. Our friend Tasha is in the hatchback part with her boyfriend. Okay. We was like six deep in that sucker. No, 6, 7, 8 of us in this little itty
Oh
bitty
my
car.
gosh.
Yeah, we were crammed in there, right? Well, the hatchback was open because Tasha and her boy had to. Sam said she's actually married to him. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so they're still married, and so their feet were hanging out the back. We was cruising on out. We were cruising out of the school. Well, she goes to turn left out of the parking lot to just the little main drag of the school. It wasn't the main road, right? Lynn
Mhm.
Haven Parkway. She was the next light. Well, she goes and she ends up pulling out in front of this car. And all she had to do was step on the gas and go, and we would have been fine, right?
Mhm.
But no, she takes her foot off the gas
He froze.
and froze. And the guy next to me is like, go, 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 as we're watching this car come towards us. And sure enough, the car hits us. And we're like, oh shit. We're like, we are in trouble. We are all, our asses is grass. And she's like, I'm going to be in trouble because we were not supposed to have everybody in the car like that. If it only been one or two of us, our mama would have been fine. I wasn't supposed to be in her car at all, per my mom.
Mhm.
Either way. So she yells at us all to get out and run.
Oh shit.
So we did.
Oh
And we
my
were like, no,
god.
we can't just leave you. She goes, no, I would get in so much trouble. Just run, get out of here, right? And we're like, okay, fine. So we all dispersed like, rats, just,
Mhm.
and who she had pulled out in front of was part of why I think all of us were just like, you know what, we really don't want to be here, because she pulled out in front of one of the football coaches in his little
Oh
sports
shit.
car. And he was the mean one, the one
Mm.
everybody was scared shitless of, right? It couldn't have been any of the other coaches, right? No, you had to pick him. Really? So, we ran. And she told us, oh my God. She said he was, called the police, of course. And he told the police officer that there was a bunch of kids in the car.
Oh
He said,
shit.
thank God back then we didn't have cameras everywhere, right? So
Mhm.
he's like, they were hanging out of the car and everything. And she's like, no, they wasn't. She swore up and down there was nobody in the car. The police officer said, well, sir, she's the only one here now. There's nothing we can do. It's your word against hers. She's saying there
Mhm.
wasn't a bunch of people hanging out of the car. So she was making him look like, whatever. I don't know. And she would not rat anything out because she was not going to get in trouble and lose her car.
Right.
And she's like, I was in the car by myself, which was a damn lie. And I was like, she knew that if we had been there, Tasha and I would have cracked. We would have been like, yeah, we were all in there, da 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 da, like I wouldn't have been able to lie to the police officer. So she was right by telling us to run, and get out of here, go home, which, I lived around the corner, so I would walk anyways. But I was kind of waiting for the police to come knocking on my door that night. And I thought, oh shit, but she didn't give one of us up. She didn't say nothing. She never did tell her mom nothing. We were not going to get in trouble that way.
Right.
But I was like, oh no. Why did she freeze? Why did you do that? She never got into another accident after that, though. See, that was one. That was one story I waited to tell my mom until I was in my 40s. Like, Susie, you weren't even supposed to be in the car with her. I was like, yeah, I know. So we also weren't supposed to be riding around the streets during school hours, skipping school, but we were. And
Right.
I went and got on the hood, and she went driving around with me on the hood, and I was sprawled out like Spider-Man. And then she slammed the brakes, and I went
Oh,
sliding off. Woo!
oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, we weren't going real fast or anything, but we had fun. That's all I could say, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And like the time we were running across the field to get to the school for band practice, actually. And instead of running all the way around, we decided, a couple of guys and I, we decided, hey, we're going to climb over the fence. They're like, Becca, come on, just climb over. And I'm like, nah. It was a really tall chain link fence, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I
Oh,
should not have listened. I should
listen,
not have, huh?
she's
Oh,
snoring.
she is snoring. But, she gone now. But I listened to him and I was like, all right, fine. We'll climb this really tall chain link fence. And so we get over, and the one, okay, he was a tuba player. He was a kind of a chunky kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was really chunky, and there's me. I wasn't that big, but he makes it over just fine. The other guy, he's
Mm-hmm.
tall, good size. He makes it over just fine. Me? Hell no. I end up getting to the top of it, going over it, thinking, all right, cool, I got this. No, I get stuck. My
Uh-uh.
clothes got caught on it, and I'm hanging there
Oh
again like Spider-Man. I literally look like Spider-Man in a web.
my gosh.
They had to climb up and get me up and over.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not climbing that fence. I never climb that fence again. I said, I will walk around. It's okay. Yeah, I didn't do that again. I don't know. I don't even know how the heck my clothes got caught up on there, but they sure did. I said, oh Lord. But we weren't late for practice, so that
Right,
was good. Because of that one was the thing. If you were late for practice, you were gonna be in big trouble.
right.
But yeah. So yeah, I did some shit. Again, I told my mom about that. Not that that was a big deal, but I didn't tell her about that until I was in my 40s too. She said, well, that wasn't anything you had to keep hidden. I said, I know, but I don't know. I didn't want to tell her because I thought I'd get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
How many times you get to tell your mom, yeah, ma, I got caught on the fence hanging like a spider monkey? Lord have mercy. But my mom would tell me about the shit she would do as a kid too. Like they used to get in trouble. Well, she didn't get in trouble. She would have gotten in trouble if they found out. Like they were in South Norfolk, and they used to go from South Norfolk, and her cousin Kathy, they would go and get on the bus and take it all the way down to Virginia Beach, which was a huge no-no.
Oh
Like
wow.
yeah, we're talking. It was bad. They used to go spend the day at the beach and come back, and oh my gosh. And then there was a time they got out and they were climbing the Ferris wheel.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
See,
my
I never did anything.
gosh.
I didn't do anything that dangerous. I mean, I was like, oh my
Mm.
gosh. She goes, yeah. She goes, oh, she said, if my mom had found out, I would have been in so much trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you would have been. Whew.
Um.
Yeah. She said, we were stupid.
You think?
Yeah, she goes, we could have ended up dead. I was like, well, we survived it. You had fun. I'll tell you what, as long as you had fun, I guess. Ooh. See, that is one thing I would not do is climb a Ferris wheel. No.
Hell
Uh,
no. Was it working? Was it going?
No, it wasn't going. It was shut down. The park was closed. It was the middle of the night.
Oh
They're
my
supposed to be at home
God.
in bed. So,
Shit.
I am not the only child to ever sneak out in the middle of the night, okay? My mama did it too when she was growing up, so it's okay. But yeah, they were, they had stuck out and they went down to to the fairground and climbed down at the
Dang.
beach. Down at the beach in Norfolk, they had a like one that was there all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where they got. And they climbed the Ferris wheel and went all the way to the top of it. It's like, oh my god,
Crazy.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it. I surely wouldn't do that.
Mm-mm.
I do other stuff, but not that. The heights thing. No, thank you. I would have watched from the bottom and make sure the police weren't coming or something,
Right.
Like, watch out, security's coming. Which I guess back then, when my mama was growing up, they probably didn't really have security patrolling a whole lot, Like,
Probably not.
wasn't that many kids are out and about, I guess. I don't know. She used to do some shit too. So I guess that's why when I told her some of the stuff I had done, she would just laugh and she's like, "Oh my gosh,"
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're lucky we're both still alive. Probably, but most of the stuff I did was just more fun stuff.
Yeah.
I still have an aversion to chain link fences, though.
I bet you do.
I do. I'm like, oh, no, I don't need to get caught up on any of them.
You about ready to shut it down because my phone is about to explode. It's so hot.
Yeah, and I gotta go take some ibuprofen or something. My head's starting to hurt.
Yeah. Well, Primary Mom, you're the only one in here chatting. So thanks for hanging with us.
I think everybody's falling asleep, probably, huh? It's it's late.
Y'all have a good night.
All right, good night. Love you.
Love you.
All right, guys, have a good night. Thank you for joining us for chit chatting. As always, we just chit chat about a whole lot of nothing around here. Whole lot of something, whole lot of nothing. Well, either way, y'all have a great week, and we will catch y'all later. Bye.